Feeling stupid with the barcode, scroll through society solo, high mind implies some type of mind control, mystic books entice, so to blame it on the devil, stumble down another rocky road, but this time I got a fatty roll up at before I proceed, smoke, coke as I shake my head in disbelief, jokes on me, croak a little early, toes and dope, another robbery, they opt into a system, watch those bleed, those lead, printed currency, digital crypto, gotta get some hope, the Pope and Christianity, liberal versus right wing, no, sold history, questionable, label, legal, Bible, AD scrolls, BC like who wrote Genesis, maybe peer review code, a cold knowledge overload, youth know this as normal, make them see royal seed, dope overflow, welcome overdose, there is no getting old, say no to dope, eating Cheetos, still get a stroke, big bros say no go, so they call the 5-0, blame it on illegal, shizzle, intimidate, individual, just walking down the road, borders invisible, so coke stash in this globe, with about another minute to go, homeless in the Midwest, down to Seattle, call me psycho, cause I'm a gopher folk, denounce your sentence looking tribal, with the goal of control, plenty of pseudoscience denial, fuck a dono nation, slave participation, scroll sold, thrown into tote nations, with royalty hiding in the smoke, no hesitation, influence competition, systematic resignation, deflective deceptive, so now you a pro, dead press heads, pictured at San Diego, it's time to raise a toast, MK every day, man, that shit gets old, like a testament, pitch folk to the trident, iron rod, y'all keep dividing, down for survival, hammock, chillax, I trust nobody, so there'll be no rats, fuck your society, they look at me, protect, embrace sobriety, lessons learned as I look back, laugh at those trying me, let them burn, I forgive, yet no regret, lost in a sacrificial habitat, defaults into predictable ravaging sets, illuminating from within a sacred chest, the Masonic construct soon to digress, divide well, now place your bets, thumb down, put some pride normalization, homicide, fucking crown, dissecting lies, defunct the presentation, no lie, my logic collide with your regulations, fuck money and monetization, gang, I'm calling out your nation, religious temples, donations, diversions while they pray, too broke, you're too dope, talking about who's the most high, it's absurd, cherry pick scriptures, mind raw, human scripted, demonic literature, block hidden inside my furniture, system as a whole, let it burn, casting spells, call the word, or a work of art, before you depart, masked up in Walmart, betting off, we're all playing with darts, lyrical, spiritual, bullet holes, knives and shovels, stumbling on the road with my chaotic stroll, grin not sold, but heavily known, got my shank so I'm never alone, eyes fried, mindless, shadow flexed in my zone, despite stupid shit rattle sets, place your bets, creeping in I crap, I roll solo and you're stacking debt, or haven't got the warning yet, certain conflicting shit's off with the head, I'm not a killer, guess how many millimeters, blood spiller, cause you on the shank flank, fade like a believer, but it's too late, I resonate like infiltrate drama, but I call it affiliate, segregate, spells got them levitate, and Mary Jane discriminate, MK2 blaze for society, let's start a riot and seed, sneak peek into humanity, no I'm quick to denounce your gang sets and tribal, load up bull, acting like a protest is out of control, crisis acting, stick to the scrolls, before I flip this script with fuck money shit, seems legit's a question you live, bypass encryption, got my thinking goggles and weed hidden, a revelation, hated nations, justification, they call it a cake, but who's playing, illusions displaying, sacrificial relations, call your attorney cause shizzle's demonstrated, demon slaying, not an angel, fuck your praying, shizzle levitate, I ain't about that killing, but something that's got a bitchin', unregistered pistol unloading, clips and watching, get us snitching, establishment contradicting, cops say I'm giving, living, free speech, you must be tripping, vaccinate the rat in the cage before you flip them, society risen, fucking philosophy predictions, watch all the restrictions, sheep lead off the cliff, shizzle hammock chillin'. Let the stop it for the law. Get no time to live down for the law. Gotta keep the law out for the law. Keep a big thing above the ball. Put a spin up and down to the gun store. In a roll up across the gun guard. Then coming on one, one. Put the food, let me hit you, hard. For the brothers that don't know the yellow. We make this stuff down the barrel. What folks this week on the barrel. And I'm from the south of hell. No one ain't no one can tell. You win that challenge, we barrel. Because it makes no one barrel. Nothing but not just the yellow in the song. Ride through the hood with my homies getting smoked down. With my crew, ride through the hood with my homies getting smoked down.
Wanna go for a ride?
Let's go, baby. Come on, you get shotgun. Ooh, wow, yeah. Ha, let's do this. Oh, ready? Yo, serve me up. Here we go. Yeah, ready? It's gonna be smooth. Alright. Well, let's get it. Yo, I keep putting myself up in the same positions. At this point, my behavior must be. I'm at the cliff's edge, I go, I dove, yeah, I'm ripping my stitches out. I know, I'm falling, I'm on the floor crawling. Yo, I'm stonewalling all these girls, they keep calling. Yeah, I keep delaying my healing process, I'm praying for. I can't find my cravings, I'm begging for more. Yo, cause I just wanna block you, I wanna block you. I just wanna block out all my bullshit, and I just wanna rock out and go stupid. I don't wanna stop, yo, I don't wanna stop, but what we doing? I just wanna fuck, baby, I just wanna fuck, yeah. I just wanna fuck into my music. I just wanna rock out and go stupid. Don't wanna stop what I'm doing, just wanna fuck into my music. My brain can't relate, another wavelength, straight brain. I pop a couple, I self-medicate. I don't want to waddle, I try to numb the weight. Shake this empty bottle. What that make, yo? What you make your fucking model? What's that steak, Texas Roadhouse? Steak's colossal. Yo, she's not a whore, but baby girl loves laying horizontal. And I'm a problem, I'm so awesome. I want you to, yo, spoil me fucking rotten. Cause I'm a demon, and you a goblin. I'm on the moon, you my little starlet. Lick your lips, my heartlet. I got you caught up in my web, like your Charlotte. I just wanna block you, yo. I just wanna block you. I wanna block out all my bullshit, and I just wanna rock you. I just wanna rock out and go stupid, yo. I don't wanna stop what we doing. I just wanna fuck. I just wanna fuck. To my music, yeah. Get out of here. Yo, you like to dance? I like to dance too. Let's go dance. Alright, yo, let me finish this real quick. Ready? Yo, new verse, yeah. I rock the new Converse. I bought my baby girl a new purse. I keep my Glock on me in the Uber. Test me and I'll shoot your girl up in your Hooters. Yeah, I'm too cool, you fucking loser. Fuck a car, I'm only riding scooters. Stuck up in her head like a tumor. I'll be up in your girl's dreams, call me Freddy Cougar. She watching me on her computer. I like them older, yeah, I like a cougar. I'm over to the States, you moving way up in Vancouver. I'm doing fucking great, I'm doing super. I get so ugly with no sense of fucking humor. Sucking me up like her name was Hoover. A star is born, I'm Bradley Cooper. You in the streets, bitch, I call you future. You looking old, okay, boomer. I beg your pardon. I'm quick set, yeah, you wet, yeah, watch me harden. And I'm a problem, I'm so awesome, yeah. I'm not like them, I wanna spoil your fucking rotten. And I'm a demon, you a goblin. Best in the league, 1-3, James Harden. So don't start shit in mine like I'm housing. I'm on the fucking moon and you're my little starlet. Lick your lips, little harlot. I got you caught up in my web, I call you Charlotte. Yeah, yo, woo, baby. She hot GO2, yo, cause I just wanna block you. I wanna block you, yo. I wanna block out all my bullshit. And I just wanna rock out and go stupid. I don't wanna stop what the fuck we doing. Cause I just wanna fuck, I just wanna fuck into my music. Yo, I just don't wanna stop what we doing, yo. Baby, I just wanna fuck into my music, yo. GO2,
That was a new track by GO2.
I'm
Go
arguing
over
with
and
one person, and it ain't even an argument.
check it out.
This is what it is. We got
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Anyways, that was first track was the Shizzle track. Go over and say what's up to him. GO2, what's up? Nice new track from an hour ago from GO2. Nice and fresh. Cool video. I think that's more along the lines of what a King Troll would be able to do. Pump out a music video, put his adversaries on blast, even though he's not putting them on blast, just by making a beat track and a rap about your dog will upset the well, I just want to call them like the state actor trolls, because they're just low level, like the I could be's, right? They're just there to like a fart in a window. They're just there to fart. Just saying. But I mean, I almost titled this one here. God bless Glenda. Because I'm telling you, these low level, it seems like state actor trolls, they're funny. They're the chew toys. I mean, that's just the way I look at it, as a chew toy. I think Glenda is lucky that he doesn't have, like, let's say the King Trolls around, because they got too busy. I mean, I think being King Troll you might have a tenure on it. You're not going to hold the crown because, I mean, yeah, some people can dedicate their life to trolling the internet for a year or so, or like Spamton when you're 20, thinking you love, CERN and DARPA and all that stuff, right? It's running your life like a robot. It really is like Anton and Glenda ran through the Bezos line and got their returned blender parts, and then sent over to the Musk line and got their brain chip. It was put through a little troll camp school like Mikey True 2020 went through too, right? You get to sit down with some of the bigwig influencers in the background and the script writer, and they talk to your mama like Mass One, Crash One. Seriously, get your mom all comfortable. He's in good hands. Your son is in good hands with us. Just keep feeding him. Slide him a pancake up under the door every Saturday. He's a good King Troll for us. That's what it seems like. But seriously, I think more of these King Trolls around, and I'm just gonna say it like Zero, okay? Zero's King Troll, Lisa Lake's King Troll, What's Truth, King Troll, right? Because here's the thing is you guys are probably too busy in life now. Like I am. I'm getting so busy. I wasn't even gonna kick on the live when I did, but I accidentally did because I'm just too busy and getting stupid. Right? Another King Troll. The reason why Glenda can claim King Troll is because the past crown holders, like I'll give King Troll, a crown to Zero and What's Truth and Lisa Lake, right? But I'm sure these people, because you can't just dedicate your life like a state actor troll to bad sound, to just running your mouth hole, rarely having receipts, going by what other people have already done. Again, right? I mean, but these guys are pretty busy real life. Like even Zero is up in here. Man, I'm busy. At least I got, only a few days left till the weekend again. Right? Holding the King Troll crown for years upon years, thinking, right? From back even from the Jeff Stewart days, right? Now, here's what I want to get into with Glenda. Is that Glenda, he's been taking other people's work and then calling himself King Troll. And he says he's also going to panel up. Anybody that puts his name, he'll be there, right? Puts his name in the title, he'll be there. He doesn't do that over here for some reason, right? auto bans real quick. Maybe he got trolled a little bit by Penny Bunny. I don't know, but to have an issue that Penny Bunny didn't ban Zero Infinity out of her chat fast enough, so he's, that's not troll shit. I mean, they aren't okay. Well, here's what I was going to get into about Zero. At least Zero, okay. When you take the crown of King Troll, even if it's for a minute, okay, you more than likely trolled the establishment. You're not trolling for the establishment. All right, it's just the way I look at it on my side. Okay, so even Zero with this Jeff Stewart, What's Truth was in there. Glenda was mop-up crew or something. He was just the janitorial services at that time, like Anton is, right? He's kind of a toilet cleaner, a sink cleaner, a fountain cleaner, running the mop, right? Taking out the garbage type thing. But Glenda is a different category. I mean, you can give him a little bit of troll clout. But the thing is with Glenda, okay, you don't need 1,000 channels and 1,000 videos going to those 1,000 channels to be a king troll. Like, for instance, okay, Trump is a king troll. Like, he's master troll, right? Some of the politicians, the way they're trolling each other, that's taking swings at the establishment. Just saying, right? To get banned, not to admit that you've got help from somebody from the left-wing sellout YT platform that's, helping traffic children and aid and abet ISIS and giving ISIS the ability to have super chat and terrorists and international terrorists, shit like that. That's, to me, that's not real trolling, because you're cucking to the establishment with the 40% you're giving on your super chats and so forth, right? Then you got Glenda again with his bad sound, which is good troll. That's the way the rodent would troll people in with this bad sound. Okay, just if you guys didn't know that. Glenda's a king cockroach. Hebrew operator, what's up, dude? I almost titled this "God Bless Glenda." I almost did. But here's the thing: you're not going to get king troll status and crown by just not taking any breaths, okay, and by saying that you're king troll. If you don't have any establishment trolling time up under your belt, I don't even think you can be a contender to have even hold the crown for 1 minute, or even be in the presidential election of king troll. I mean, who elected Glenda king troll? I didn't cast my vote. We got to hear what he's saying here.
I got fucking, man. I mean, I got I could make a mini series. I could make 3 mini series.
Okay. King Troll doesn't get the crown by saying the F word 3 times in the same sentence that's 5 words long. Okay, just saying, you're not going to get King Troll status that way. You got it to get King Troll status, even for like 1 video, dude, right? What's Truth, when he made the video on Porter Farmer, GTA style, blowing up his trailer with an RPG in a video game simulation, that's king troll status. What Zero and What's Truth did with Jeff Stewart, okay, that's some king troll status, and going up against the flat earthers and trolling each other with your mouth hole. I don't even really call it trolling. What you're doing is you're in your, just like in the Bundy, to go back to 2014, the Bundy standoff. All right, perfect example. And they got people starting to protest, and what the BLM and the government does is they take the orange construction fencing, and they make a ring, and they put up a sign, put up a sign right next to it, and says, your First Amendment area where you can protest up in this little cattle ring. Well, no one really went up in there. They took the fencing and they took the sign, and because the First Amendment in our Constitution, Glenda, and by the way, the our FBI copyright warning and so forth, just like Tony. All right, I don't think it applies to Canadians. Just saying, okay. Trying to peddle the FBI fair use copyright warning. That's why it says FBI. That's American. I believe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Canada could have their own different copyright system, but they're always, it's always kind of mirroring what we do anyway. But anyways, the few more little, non-resulting, stipulations and policies there in place for Canada. Anyways, they just give you a little more yellow tape to jump through. But Glenda, you're not going to be king troll by yelling the F word in the same sentence. He's funny. I give Glenda, he's funny, but giving yourself, Lisa, you have more king troll clout than he does because you make videos. You don't use just your mouth hole like Scotty Cuckarati and get on your one amateur turntable every once in a while and thinking you're badass. Okay, that's not king troll status. I think Lisa Lake has more clout of king troll. Even it should be queen troll. Okay, king troll at trolling the establishment back through Malleduder. Okay, and now the Clovinator, right? And some other people that just beg to be trolled back, right? They're putting themselves out there as a public figure, right? I mean, I'm not even putting myself in the lineup of, I don't want any crown of king troll. I just want to keep trolling the establishment, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, there are good things that's happening. I mean, look what, I'm not trying to say, hey, everybody, I gotta vote for Trump secretly. No, I'm not saying anything like that. It's whatever you guys want to do. I'm just saying, right? Trump has trolled the establishment. He got banned off of Twitter. Twitter gets all of a sudden sold. Okay, that's some king troll type shit. Then when Elon Musk takes over, now what is X, right? He does the Twitter drops. And if you don't know what Twitter drop number 9 is, you haven't even considered what trolling the establishment is. Okay, so therefore, I'm just saying there's different levels of being a troll, but self-claiming king troll. Glenda, if you're listening, click my join link in my description box. I believe it's there. It should be there. All right, go ahead. Even Slovids, okay? Slovids says, Shlomo Vids, self-admitted Jew, okay? I mean, I'm just reporting social media news. That's what he said, okay? You got all these Jew hunters that are friends with them, but that's besides the point, okay? Slovids, he can click my link. I know he won't. I know Glenda won't. I know Tacos won't. I know the only thing that it's getting done over here is Scotty Cuckarati clicking my join link. Okay, just saying. All right, to create a distraction. That's not trolling just by using your mouth hole like Slovids and Scotty Cuckarati. Okay, that's not like trolling the establishment, trolling the state back on helping possibly. So I said possibly earlier, getting laws changed. This isn't doing anything here, Glenda, besides giving me my morning ab workout, and I don't have to watch a Lisa Lake video this morning to get my ab workout. I'm getting it now.
All my fucking private messages.
There we go.
Literally. I could make. I'm not in a group anymore. That group, but I've got fucking the whole thing downloaded. So do what you do. Somebody fucking saved it, and they can save it for a rainy day, whatever they want. But
all right, Glenda. Zero has way more troll clout status. He's held. I will give Zero Infinity a troll crown. He can put it up on his shelf. He had it probably for an hour or so. Okay, but he did good. Okay, because years later, he's got you needing him to be banned like you're part of the state, Glenda. But you have admitted, he has admitted he's got friends that, work for, the YT platform. He's got, and all these idiots got the in with somebody at the YT platform when it's, see, the thing is, like, let's say before Susan Wojcicki stepped down as, the CEO of the YT platform. Okay, just saying. She was being trolled, and not only by me, okay, but by a conglomerate of trolling. No matter what level of troll there was a conglomerate of trolling that I think wedged the self wedge right in there, and she stepped down. Now, there could be other reasons they can come up with, but I also believe like what's Truth and Zero were involved with which is kind of taking down the establishment's flat earth psyop, okay? And when that happens, right? When that happened, right? They get their answer back, right? They get to answer back because they control Hollywood. Okay, just saying. They control. I know, Lisa Lake, that's why you get Queen Troll, King Troll, freaking crownage. I mean, all the time, I guess. Anyways, right? But actually trolling the establishment back because they're sending their trolls that are paid by our taxpayer dollars. I could be, right? Few of you out there, just totally admit it. Doesn't matter. He saw the light. Well, and that's the thing. Okay, but here's what I've noticed is Penny wants to be just my opinion, what I see. Penny wants to be where these assholes are getting put on blast, and that's important. That is important, and I will give Glenda, a 2 out of 5 star troll review on him going in to Port Dirt Farmer and furthering. But Port Dirt Farmer's play fought before, which it might be a play fight between Glenda and Port Dirt Farmer, because that's what Clovis does with her crew. Sentinels admit they're going to play fight and to troll, and that's still low level state actor shit. I mean, when you control the establishment and change laws or policy or procedure, I think that should be the goal or the outcome. Even like TOS, instead of cucking to the YT platform. There, Glenda.
If I was in that group, you can bet your bottom fucking dollar that I've got my copy. So, and no matter what, I'm a troll. I'm an admitted troll. I admit that I'm a troll. That's what I am. That's what I've always been. That's what I'll always be. As long as you've ever known me, I've been a troll. As long as you'll ever know me, I'll be a troll. The day I stop being a troll is the day I stop fucking internet for me. That's when I get off. You know what I mean? That's when I'm off the fucking bus. That's it. I'm done. I'll always be a troll. And somebody said to me the other day, there's no honor amongst trolls. Well, there is honor amongst trolls. There is. Maybe not all, but there's honor amongst trolls. And there's more honor amongst trolls than there is YouTube friendships. And I've been proven that this week for sure. This weekend for absolute 100%. There's no doubt, no fucking doubt in my mind. Okay. So somebody that's very close to me, I am fucking done with. There's no makeup. There's no nothing. I'm done. That's it. When I'm done, I'm done. And you can keep going and picking that bone and whatever. If that person would like to open that fucking box of fucking messages, then by all means, honey, let's see what's in the box. Open it up. Because I'm a troll and you claim not to be. So if you really want, I'm kind of bored right now. I really don't have a lot going. Like, there's really not a lot going on right now. I mean, Tracy's gone. Katie's fucking kind of, I don't know what the fuck Katie's doing. Nobody really knows what I don't think Katie knows what she's doing. And I really don't have a lot going on. So it would be a good time if you wanted to open that box and show us what's inside. I mean, because people would love to see inside that box. I mean, that would be better than probably than fucking, Tracy when she threw all the dirty laundry out. I'm not going to throw all the dirty laundry out today, but I will. Absolutely, I will. I'll always defend myself. I'll always defend TT6, no matter ever fucking what. TT6 is not a fucking parody fucking group. And we are an established fucking troll team. And we'll always be an established troll team. That's that. Nobody will ever fucking separate, divide, or conquer us. It will never happen. It hasn't happened yet. And I don't think it ever will happen. So if you're wondering who that person is, I'm about to tell you who I could come out here right now and play messages, prove my point, everything else. But to the best of my ability, and I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't have receipts and know to be 100% that this person is definitely fucking dirty. That person is Penny fucking Bun. And I know for sure that she fucked me over, and she's still trying to fuck me over. She's backpedaling. She's fucking losing her fucking shit. And I don't give a fuck anymore. I really fucking don't. And I know everybody would expect me to come out here and beat her head off the floor. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is something that nobody expects me to do. Because everybody expects me to just fucking go. It's go time, right? Like, you got fucked over. Well, show us how bad you got fucked over. Well, I'll tell you how bad I got fucked over. This is how bad that I got fucked over. One, I know for sure she's connected with fucking Zero Infinity. Beyond a fucking doubt. Beyond a fucking doubt. If I took my chat, my file of the last 10 months with the rabbit, every time her fucking, the name Zero Infinity ever surfaced, she comes from nowhere and immediately defends Zero in some way. And if she doesn't defend Zero, she's like, well, I don't have a problem with Zero. Okay, sweetie, but we didn't ask you if you had a problem. Nobody asked you if you have a problem with Zero. You've told us this 4 or 5 times, but that's cool. Thank you for letting us know.
Okay. Interesting right there. I'll say it. He's like me. No, here's the thing, Lisa, is that I had some problems with Zero, but I saw through it, and it was more because he trolled the establishment back. Even though he was trolling me and some other people, I mean, so what? I can get over some trolling. Okay. At first, I was like, I didn't want anything to do with this whole pocket. It really took, some dudes to like reach through and, hey, man, you got to join us type thing. And I'm like, well, let's do some shows, right? But here's the thing is, I mean, I will give Zero some troll credit. I mean, it's better than Muffin Bucks, okay? But Muffin Buck Crypto. But the thing is, he trolled the establishment, and I know he did. And I know what his true intent, well, I can't say that I know, but I want to believe I know what his true intent is. And that's the thing. Glenda's not trolling the establishment. I mean, play fighting with poor Dirt Farmer where there's really no resolve. It's still kind of trolling the establishment. But they're just, it becomes a clown show to watch from there, a Lowe's Cow show. Like Swedish Sugar and Rebel. Like, that's a Lowe's Cow show. They're tearing each other up, and, I just don't want to see anybody have to go to court or jail time for trolling each other, right? I mean, dude, who's a pretty damn good troll like Trump is Ammon Bundy and his crew. They're pretty damn good online trolls. It just cost them $70 million. That's not, it's, oh man, well, I don't know. I mean, they could be that good at trolls that they pissed off the establishment that bad that they need to be sued for $70 million. But hey, right? It's not my courtroom. All right. But I know what's going on there in Idaho. yeah, Glenda can click my link. I could be his ICB. He's a UPK representative. He's just they've got a UPK representative in every chat room. Okay, and anytime somebody pops up like Abe or even Salty Rant, because I think they're play fighting with Salty Rant, but that goes against Rick Crude, right? I could be anybody that goes against poor Dirt Farmer. They'll pop up and they got your docs and they'll start putting out personal information to try to shut you up, and that's a form of domestic and international terrorism, in my opinion. But hey, it doesn't matter what I'm saying here. Right. And when you're involving the police because of the trolling, and then Glenda has to team up with that sicko Terry, there's something going on here. Okay, there's something right, Lisa, and I'm glad you don't. And you just try to go wherever you want. But whenever you go wherever you want, then all of a sudden Glenda is going to ban somebody because Zero. But, Zero's troll of wrench begging and kind of kicking that off, okay, is the thing is, that's why Glenda was pissed over wrench holding. That's not a good troll. That's not very good trolling. Just like Fellerman, he's always worried about the thumbs down, right? His precious thumbs down button got taken, right? That's just not trolling. That's the establishment trolling. You see the difference where I'm trying to get to here, right? I mean, there's a different level. Well, I wasn't going to say your name. Okay. I was going to let you say your name, okay? I figured you would. Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing, to have to meet up like that. And, I thought that Glenda was trolling the PDF crew, but is with Terry, the stripper, the failed stripper. That might be an RSO. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they don't have a public registry, sex offender registry in Canada. But from what we're gathering is that Terry is in fact a sicko, and even What's Truth was able to dig up on pattern and establish there from Terry's Walmart days of having to film women in the break room. That's some pretty serious shit. And then the middle of the night strip shows for Porter Farmer and what's his other name? I even forgot. Oh my God. Max, right? Max likes his male strippers, Max. See, I mean, they're all stupid. That's what Glenda's not going to bust out, is those middle of the night stripper sesh that were already paid for a 24-hour stream with a failed stripper in Canada across the street from What's Truth. All right. It's not trolling. That's just some sick shit. All right, what you guys are doing. Just saying. Right? Yeah. You got it too, man. Kitty streams. Yeah. I mean, I much rather than go over the sick shit, but that's what the establishment is using, is the pedo psyop to troll, like, let's say, activists that are effective. Okay, just saying. They're the king trolls. Let's put it that way. Okay. Oh, man. Anyways, here, let's get back to Glenda here. Oh, my God, this is going to be way too long.
Oh, because we didn't really know that you didn't have a problem, right? We don't like Zero. We've never liked Zero.
Why?
She claims, well, Glen don't know Zero. I've known Zero for 2 years. Well, I've got live streams of Zero from 6 years ago. So, yeah, I think I know Zero a little bit better than you. I think I know Zero a little bit better than everybody in the group. But, I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to explain that to you. If you think you know Zero better than me, well, then you go fucking know Zero. I'm fine with that.
Wow, I've known of Zero since he tried to drag me in to that busted down truther pocket to troll them. I think back in 2017 or something like that. Glenda, I mean, I know that you guys know each other from a long time. But the thing is, I know people differently as veteran status, okay? And even though, Zero's got a different veteran status, I still respect him enough there for his service and his intent Okay, his intent, I believe, is different than most of your. Well, we'll just kind of keep it right there. I still think that Zero's intent to troll the establishment back once he figured out what an enlistment truly entails there. He was like, holy shit, and came across some things and was able to use that documentation to troll the establishment back again, once again, right? And it's not like we're trying to create chaos or anything. That's what the state establishment trolls are trying to do, is most chaos. It's just I just want to see like, let's say, dirty cops get fired, bad politicians that are helping with human trafficking go to jail, right? Dirty attorney generals that should have been impeached. See what I'm saying? So there's a different level of trolling going on here, but let's just keep going here. This is funny. I'm getting my morning ab workout.
Not only was Zero in your chat the other day with a wrench, like, I just look at it. I say, well, this is from my point of view. Look at where I'm sitting. I'm fucking TT6, right? No matter what. I'll rock TT4, but I'm TT6. That's it. That's my blood. I'm a troll. And I've got fucking motherfucking screenshots sent to me from Penny Bunny's chat that I'm fucking, the day before, 12 hours before, I blocked Zero Infinity. This ain't no secret to the rabbit.
Okay.
I blocked that motherfucker. Okay,
blocking and wrenches, that's not high-end trolling. Okay, that's not Trump trolling the deep state. I mean, that's not my belief or anything. That's just what's out there. Trump says he's playing 5D chess. I still think they're playing checkers. Okay, Trump is trolling the establishment back, even though it could be part of it. I don't know, right? There's still some high-end trolling there. And once again, you got to go to the X, the Twitter drop number 9, that started happening when Musk took over Twitter. Find it. You just search Twitter drop number 9 or the Twitter drops. But it's that number 9 that's the most important. That is the grandiose double reverse king troll back to the establishment. Whether or not he's with them, I mean, I don't know if Musk is really with them, right? But it was information that was divulged of how the establishment was trying to troll us. So therefore, I mean, I guess it's on. Like, we get to troll, because if they're going to pay for Chew Toys to troll us and waste our taxpayer dollars, I think we get to troll them back. And that's what I've been doing. So just troll them back, right? But trolling each other with your mouth hole, with, slander, lies, fantasy, it's stupid, right? You're once again in your First Amendment corralled area on the internet thinking that you've got rights, all right? When here's the thing I think about real quick about our rights and the right to use your mouth hole, okay? And the thing is, I mean, I might ban somebody out of my chat once they've made a complete idiot and fool of themselves, and they're on loop, okay? That's bot type shit, right? And I'll ban them out of there. But I still appreciate the fact that there is a person there that typed on his keyboard. Unless it was a bot. I don't know. We don't know who's been ran through the Elon Musk line and got their chips, and the Bezos line and got their return blender parts, like Glenda and Mikey Truth 101 and possibly Scotty Cuckarati. You know what I'm saying? And then turn back to their mama, just keep sliding them pancakes up under the door so they control the internet, and make sure that I clean my room before I went live. And that's what it's coming down to. Lisa Lake, is your room clean before you started making a video this morning on whoever, right? You see what I'm saying? And I just want to see people hit their full potential, like Glenda. And I mean, he can warm up on me if he wants, or, I'm sure What's Truth, he's busy enough. He's like, psh, right? He can say whatever. And that's what it is. Because, I mean, I've moved on to bigger and better things in my personal life, to where I can't be a super troll, right? That's not king troll. It's just a super troll. All right. I don't even like that crown. I don't even like calling myself a troll. I'm more of a LARPer. Like, I want to play freaking Texas Hold'em and do some bluffing a little bit. Oh my God, does that make me a liar? Well, then why is Texas Hold'em even there? Yeah, I mean, a bunch of liars are sitting around bullshitting each other. Oh my God, that's horrible, right? But that's what Operation Vigilant Eagle is looking for. Not only veterans, but people that can play poker. Operation Vigilant Eagle, and I brought that up to DFK on his panel the other day. Amazing. Well, not the other day, long time ago. When I brought that up to DFK, I'm like, hey, DFK, I think you're being used in Operation Vigilant Eagle. Whoo, one of the puppy mill mommy handlers on that sector over there, Nevaeh, comes out. She's on panel. She's like, you got no idea. She's all protecting the state, right? Like total like a state puppet toy, right? Somebody pulled her string. She comes whizzing up on DFK's channel, you know, because I'm trying to tell DFK, I'm like, dude, you're a veteran, man. I mean, I think you're being used by Mally Duder and up in, you know, some Operation Vigilant Eagle type shit. And so Nevaeh comes on and she says, Operation Vigilant Eagle isn't about trying to silence veterans. It's about finding white supremacists. Bullshit, lady. You didn't do your research. Wait a minute. Is that what they told you? So you keep trolling and you think you're looking at as a left-wing weirdo like tacos? You really think that you're, oh my God. So she thought it was Operation Vigilant Eagle is to find white supremacists, white supremacy. No, veterans are, you know, are going to be looked at as extremists, especially by the state. They are. It's just that's the way it is. You're trained. You're out. You got training. You're on a list. Doesn't matter. Okay. But no, it's to label veterans white supremacist extremists. Because most of them are. As far as supremacists, that shouldn't have anything to do with nothing. It's who's being a fucking extremist or who's got the MK Ultra freaking dialed into that radio frequency and that certain freaking veteran to what? Make them go false flag shootings in fucking airports and shit like that so you can blame more on extremist violent veterans and shit like that. Seriously. I mean, Nevaeh, when she came on to DFK's panel, and Philemon's got the evidence on his channel. That's why the trolls are doing the work for me. Thanks, Philemon. Thanks for keeping that one around. If you got the fortitude to make it through and integrity to make it through that video he's got on one of his channels, the DFK panel, right? They're all calling me PVC because, I mean, they don't know who the fuck I am, right? Anyways. So, I mean, it's interesting how Nevaeh comes flying onto that panel and she says, I was wrong about Operation Vigilant Eagle. But I'm the one that did the research on it. She just, it seemed like, signed up and was told to find and suss out white extremist supremacists. Is that where you guys had to have Patrick Sneed, SNS Productions, trolled to death? Really? Anyway. Let's get back to Glenda.
Straight up. And she knew this. So when I block a motherfucker, well, guess what? I can't see that motherfucker. So the next day I go to her fucking channel, which there's a stream book. I jump in. Hello, hello, hello. Next thing you know, I getting sent fucking screenshots from TT6 saying, motherfucker, you're sitting beside Zero Infinity. I look in the fucking chat. I can't see Zero Infinity. But I'm looking at...
How come I don't believe him because of the amount of F words he needed? Yeah. Yep. Well, and sometimes there's things called friendly fire where you don't know and you just start trolling each other. But I think that's why I got upset with Zero. I'm like, dude, I'm not the one that you need to be trolling, okay? And don't try to stop me from who I'm trolling, which was, all right, what I consider bigger shit, and some people might not. But hey, I think I'm getting results. You're just not going to see them for a while, okay? Oh my gosh. But well, still there is, protecting women, children, hurt fifis if you can, right? And yeah, which protection, if you look at that word, right, does form gangs and stuff like that. And that's what Glenda's trying to do is, you know, I mean, these almost self-admitted freaking cult leaders trying to start up a cult with Cowzette, you know, backing you up, right? I mean, that's the not so crazy lady. That's not, you know, gonna get you much traction. Just saying. You might have some others there to help kind of keep your flame lit, but once you start accosting your main fuel, right, that's sitting there keeping you fueled, you're just gonna dim down your own lantern. Just saying. Anyways, oh my gosh.
Screenshots, and I know I'm sitting beside Zero Infinity. And I spent all fucking night arguing with TT6 saying, no, dude, that's an old wrench. That's an old wrench. Penny gave him a wrench a year ago.
Okay, Lisa, the cost shouldn't be a popularity contest, wrenches and banning and no. I mean, this is such, I mean, I really do have other better things to do. And I wanted to wait for this later, but I'm glad that Zero's listening in probably while he's working. What's Truth's listening in while he's working. And, you know, I don't know, maybe it was destined for me to click the live button when I did, because it was an accident. I was going to wait till later. I was just getting everything set up, and all of a sudden I'm live, and I'm like, holy shit, here we go. Right? Yeah, Glenda has admitted, and I can pull up the clip where he has admitted he's trolled children. And if I need to, I will. Somebody put in the chat, yeah, pull up the clip of Glenda saying he's trolled children. That's not being a very good troll. Using the F word to convince, constantly using the F word to convince your audience that you're right about this. That's not being very convincing. The amount of F words don't make it more convincing to people that are educated, Glenda. Training.
Straight up. And she knew this. So when I block a motherfucker, well, guess what? I can't see that motherfucker. So the next day I go to her fucking channel, which there's a stream book. I jump in. Hello. Next thing you know, I getting sent fucking screenshots from TT6 saying, motherfucker, you're sitting beside Zero Infinity. I look in the fucking chat. I can't see Zero Infinity. But I'm...
Dude, Zero, did you guys go out for coffee or something like that? I mean, he's saying he's sitting next to you. I mean, Zero, seriously, I mean, how can in our fake little fantasy dumbed down world of... Well, see, is this the real life? They're sitting next to each other, he said. Kelly, thanks for joining in. Hope you're well. I don't get this fantasy world that there should be a division. See, that's what I'm saying. Real life costs versus a wrench and some clout and a popularity contest. So he's trying to portray that him and Zero are sitting next to each other. I mean, these are bold claims without real tangible proof on that and evidence. I mean, I know I'm just being stupid. But that's how stupid this shit is to me, man. I mean, I've got 10 other things I could be doing right now. And I was just going to kind of get this set up, play some music, get some things done. No, all of a sudden I'm live and go, here we go.
Looking at the screenshots, and I know I'm sitting beside Zero Infinity. And I spent all fucking night arguing with TT6 saying, no, dude, that's an old wrench. That's an old wrench. Penny gave him a wrench a year ago, 2 years ago. That's an old wrench. Now, she dumped that fucking wrenches. She dumped the wrenches. She specifically, knowing that I put measures in place to keep Zero out of my chat, I put a 48-hour fucking whatever the fuck you call it, subscription mode only on my chat. And she knew this. And within 12 hours, she went live and publicly gave that little cocksucker a wrench. Straight up. Now, this is a girl who I went to bat for a fucking almost a year now. Almost a year.
Wow. I think Zero's got more troll clout than you, Glenda, because you're the one affected by Zero and he's the one working a job, just saying what's up in chats and got given a wrench. Man, that wrench troll, like trolling for a wrench, dude, it worked. It worked on JT Colfax, Zero. If you didn't know that or catch that video, oh my God, all it took, JT Colfax was starting to trip out after I think 8 or 9 hours or something like that. No. He was only a few hours into like a 14-hour stream. I go in there, hey, can I have a wrench? And that's all it took. He blew up. I mean, it's a great troll. But to be upset about the troll as king troll is not king troll status. I just got to keep it there, okay?
I've had her back with fucking big things, small things, in between things, things that meant something to me, things that didn't mean shit to me. But I had her fucking back every time. Every time. Motherfucker, if she didn't like somebody in my chat, I kicked them. If she liked somebody, I wrenched them. If she really liked somebody, I made them a fucking managing mod. I gave her full control of my chat. I never asked her for nothing.
Is Glenda this upset for this long? Well, okay, so all right, that's her game, Lisa. That's Penny's game if she wants to play that game with the wrenches. I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it upset obviously Glenda? He's not king troll. I'm just saying. I'm not saying for anyone to denounce Glenda, right? He's gonna sink himself. Just saying. After he goes through all these people he thinks he's gaining clout over, and then he won't be needed. Like others.
Ever. I never asked her to help me troll this person or help. Never. Not even one fucking time. And the one fucking thing I want, she goes over my fucking head and says, oh, it's optics to Katie. Katie's going to get pissed off. Well, if Katie's going to get pissed off that Zero has a fucking wrench in your chat behind my back, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking pissed off that I've got Zero Infinity commenting on fucking Katie's videos and getting hearts by Katie.
Dang, even hearts. Oh my gosh, Glenda, you just went to hearts. A hearted comment and wrenches. Zero, I'm gonna hand you for this episode. I mean, even though you're just saying what's up, you're not even trolling us or doing any trolling. He's at work. I'm going to give him the crown for this episode right here. King Troll, Zero. Sorry, What's Truth. I mean, What's Truth? He's just been too busy to come out with any videos. You can't make videos. I think you lose your crown. I'm just saying. But, I mean, Zero's mere presence and getting a wrench and now hearted comments, I'm gonna hand over that crown. It's gotta go to Zero for a while.
And now Penny Bunny gives him a fucking wrench. And she says she did that just to piss off Katie. Well, you pissed off a whole lot more motherfucking people than Katie. And then when I mentioned about, well, let's take the fucking screenshot of Zero wrenched in your chat, and let's take the fucking screenshot of Zero getting hearts from fucking Katie, all in the same fucking 24-hour span, and post it on my community tab, let's piss Katie off. Penny don't want to do that. So you want to piss off fucking Katie, but you don't want me to post screenshots from your chat. Oh, I see how that works. So technically, you just want to piss me off. And then she messages me. Well, she gives that little cocksucker a wrench and says, well, you're a managing mod. You can do what you want in there. Meaning
I just don't think Glenda's true intent there is to actually bust out the people he's trying to bust out. And maybe Penny saw through that he's more for clout chasing game after the King Troll crown than actually being effective. I mean, I don't know. Because I think with the flatter psyop, what I was going to say, all right, when the flatter psyop got busted open, I left off there, I forgot. They got busted open. But they're connected to Hollywood. And all they had to do is make a freaking Firebird Pontiac new freaking car, sports car, convertible, commercial, and on the license plate it said Flat Earth. And that's their answer back. We'll always be able to control the narrative. Even through Hollywood, even if you bust up their LARPs at the streets level, right? They still have Hollywood. Well, kind of. That's getting busted down too. But just saying, I mean, without trolling them, right? Well, I mean, I would give you a wrench, Kelly, but, you know, quit wrench begging. Okay? And I'll go back and I'll start hearting some of your freaking comments from a year ago. All right? You guys ever notice that? like 3 months later, I'll come back through and heart somebody's comment. Because anybody ever noticed that?
I can block them. Well, how YouTube works is Penny knew I blocked him 12 hours.
Why is the popularity contest on the YT platform so damn important?
Prior. How the fuck can I block somebody that I can't see? And she's pinning his comments. And not only is Zero Infinity in her chat under Zero Infinity, but he's also under his anti-troll account, which Penny fucking outright knows that anti-troll is Zero Infinity. Okay?
Is that the double reverse troll wrench beg maneuver? There's Zero. Just wondering.
She knows this for a fact. If you rewind the stream, she can delete it, but I already ripped it. She's talking to anti-troll.
You know, I could be. I know. See, here's our UPK representative that shows up in every chat, ready to combat with just as few words, and then he leaves, just to be able to be mentioned. Actually, I'm supposed to be cleaning up my shop desk, and I need to be doing that. But this is just too good to be true. I could be. Don't you wish you could do this? Put some state actor trolls on blast. Oh, wait a minute. You're with them and you help them. What am I thinking? I'm going back to cleaning my desk.
No fucking wrench in that chat. And she fucks up thinking she's talking to Zero Infinity. And within fact, she's talking to anti-troll. She's even addressing him as anti-troll and bringing my fucking name up. Why are you bringing it?
Isn't anti-troll Zero? I don't know. I'm just speculating. I thought maybe he could be in people. I mean, I don't know. So what? Wrench the damn account. See what he does. And if he screws it up, you take it. You get rid of him. But at least there was a person there to attempt.
So if you don't know anti-troll, why the fuck are you bringing up my motherfucking name? My fucking real name, not my channel name, to somebody in your chat who supposedly you don't fucking know, and he doesn't even have a fucking wrench in your chat. Anti-troll. But you know that anti-troll is fucking Zero Infinity. I already know that. I already know that. I can fucking prove that. But the point being is, y'all think I'm coming out gonna beat the fuck out of the rabbit. I'm not beating the fuck out of the rabbit. I would do worse to the rabbit. I'm going to just say this right now publicly to everybody out there. I don't give a fuck what anybody does to the rabbit anymore. She ain't my fucking problem. And she's no longer backed or supported by TT6 at all, whatsoever. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers do to her. And if you don't believe that...
So, good job, Penny.
You think this is something else? If you don't think that TT6 is not backing the fucking rabbit, go put it to the test. So my choice today was to come out here and beat her head off the fucking floor, or come out here and throw her to the fucking wolves. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm throwing her to the fucking wolves. And if motherfuckers don't believe that, then go fucking put it to the...
Who are the wolves, really? I mean, seriously, who are the wolves? I'm kind of lost being able to sit next to each other online. Are you having coffee right now with Glenda, like the same coffee shop, Zero? He said you're sitting next to each other. And now it's this.
Or come out here and throw her to the fucking wolves. And that's what I'm doing today.
What is that? Who are the wolves? Definitely not one of these guys. Okay, that's not a wolf. Like, oh my gosh. What if Penny is a wolf of the streets, the YouTube streets? I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it all out there.
On her to the fucking wolves, and if motherfuckers don't believe that, then go fucking put it to the test. See if I come and defend the rabbit. See if I come and fucking help her. And I got no fucking problem with anybody else from over there. I really fucking don't. I got no problem with anybody else. Tiffany fucking Moser had done absolutely shit to me. Nothing. I don't have no connection with fucking Tiffany. Tiffany did absolutely shit to me. So if anybody thinks that Tiffany's involved in this in any fucking way, shape, or form, Tiffany has done jack shit.
Yeah, I didn't have anything wrong with Glenda until he had a problem with me. And I noticed the problem that he was creating with What's Truth and that situation going on there with the stripper. And then what's weird is Mike, just to jump around a little bit, Mikey Truth 101 and Poor Dirt Farmer, more than likely, I'm going to give it a 95.7%, okay, were play fighting when Poor Dirt Farmer said he was going to strike his channel and take Mikey Truth down. He didn't. It looked like it was promoting. So when Glenda goes in, and Poor Dirt Farmer doesn't give a shit what you say about him. He doesn't really care how many people watch. He's gone from like he can't wait to make thousands of dollars on his channels to like he never wanted to make money off of his channels because he got busted down. He's not making any money off his channels. It was too hard of work to try to keep up with What's Truth. You guys really worked a sweat and got pressed from one dude trolling the establishment back, in my opinion. I mean, you want to argue that, there's a freaking join link in the description box.
Tiffany has done jack shit. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. I ain't got no fucking beef with fucking Tiffany, and I don't want to come between anybody. But when it comes to fucking Zero Infinity, you can have that motherfucker penny. I don't want him. We've been done with him a long fucking time ago.
Woo! Thank God freaking Zero Infinity didn't go over to the dork side.
Long fucking time ago. It's a no-go zone. You're not fucking bringing Zero to my chat. You're not bringing me to your fucking chat.
Zero, I don't know if you're listening, but at least put some type of squiggly or something for proof of life in the chat. Let us know that you're not going to hang out with Cowzette and the not so crazy lady with Glenda and just be comfortable with that. I think you got better troll etiquette than that. Have to go to the Cowzette not so crazy lady level, right? Definitely I haven't seen, Scotty Cuckarati cucked and bowed down to slow vids, but I haven't seen, even Zero go into his chat and try to even do the wrench LARP, right? Hey, will you wrench me up to shake it up a little bit? Which I'm going to give Zero, a little jewel to his troll crown today. He is King Troll today, I think.
With Zero. It's not happening. I don't have beef with Zero. I don't fucking care about him. I want him to stay in his fucking lane and I stay in mine. Simple as that. This fucking chat will always be a Zero Infinity free fucking zone.
Hey, all right. I said earlier, I kind of think that I'm a little bit of a super troll. I've had, let's say, some results. Okay, not always the best results, but some results. And what should I do when Glenda comes into my lane? You know what I'm saying? He says he's putting me at the end of the line. He's going to get to me eventually. But when he wants to come into my lane, what should the troll repercussions be? All right. And here's my first thought is, you always go after the funding to waste their funding, right? And even though it's, we know it's like unlimited Soros, Trudeau bullshit crown money, right? Unlimited. You still got to waste their money. And that pisses off the script writer in the background, or the script writers and the social engineers and the Cass Sunsteiners, right? And the influencers all up under the attorney generals, and right. So when you waste their money, they got to train new people, and they're hiring failed psychologists through Craigslist and shit like that, right? That's their problem. That's their fault. Because they have to hire these losers to run their mouth hole by trying to do what? Affect our social credit score? This shit's gonna fail. Okay, they think it's gonna work and stick, and they're trying to stick everything they can to our social media biometric makeup that's ran through the fusion center and shit like that, right? It's oh well. Okay. But the thing is, when you're wasting our taxpayer dollars on that, I'm going to try to flip it to a good side and go, well, maybe they keep on sending these chew toys, state-sponsored chew toys, I call them, and so that way I'm entertained. Is that what it is? So therefore, like my repercussion back to Glenda, since you wanted to come in my lane, well, maybe I just got to wait for him to wipe out and I'll help him out, get out of his busted up, chick car, girly bike he drives with the little tassels, and he wipes out on the grate of a manhole cover or something like that and slips and falls and, hurts his knee, and can help patch him up. And, that's what I would do is I do have to look at this facilitated war that I didn't start, right? I mean, this war zone, I got to look at it like I'm kind of like a first responder, but it comes with its benefits. If there's going to be a train wreck, I got front row seats to some train wrecks, but we got to make sure that everybody's out of the way, or if there's a friggin' way, like, remember that old movie Runaway Train? If you haven't seen it, watch it, right? But you got a runaway train. There's no conductor behind the wheel. It's going to go off the tracks around turn 30. Okay. You got to have a team in place is like first responders and try to make sure everybody's off that dang train. Get a freaking El Camino up next to it if you can, and have people jump off into the El Camino. That's why they invented the El Camino, is to actually help get landing gear taking down off of planes. They're finding bench warmers. If you didn't know that, that's why they invented the El Camino car. The car that looks like a truck. So they have a dude in the back that when a plane comes down and the landing gear isn't coming down, you can run that El Camino fast enough up under that plane so a dude can rip down that freaking landing gear and take off so that plane can land. Okay. That's the type of facilitation that we're working with here on the mechanics of things, the scientific parts of things, not just some sleep stream like Spamton, right? Hoping you get your 200,000, 250,000 hits by being put in the algorithms one day during your popularity contest as you're double reverse trolling for a boyfriend in your sleep stream. That's not what I'm participating in here. They're trying to get me to participate in that shit. Have been trying to get me to participate in that shit for a long time. But dudes like Glenda, oh my God. Wrench Wars. Anyways. Well, I don't really need Glenda to like me, okay? I'll just be there, and when he scuffs up his knee and he wipes out on his girly bike, right, going down to the corner store to get his cigarettes and his caffeine or whatever, right? Thing is, okay, I'll be there to help, put some owie medicine on his knee, and oh man, thanks, Cox, and I'll pick up his bike for him and help dust him off, right? And then I'll direct him towards, hey, since you made it through, wiping out on a manhole cover and slipping on a manhole cover or something because you're going too slow, that's what happens, right? Seen it before. But I'll send him, hey, now that you made it through that 8-second ride, there's a jump right there. You should try that. And if you wipe out, you got a team right here. We'll patch you back together and need to take you down to the recovery room. We'll get you there, put you in the meds line. Oh my gosh. I could be always the first one to the meds line. Just saying. No. Just like Eric Shilkerson and Scotty Cuccarati, they're not going to fight each other. No. Is he going to open up his panel one day and say, Cox, get up here and defend yourself? No. I mean, not that I need to or would. I might go up and, try to have a decent conversation at first until he spazzes out like a Scotty Cuccarati. But it only takes me 3 words and they're going 100 miles an hour right over me. I can go up there mellow as can be. I've even proven it. I've gone up on people's panels and not even said a word, and it triggers them even worse for like 2 minutes, just being up there. It's bad. Oh, it's real bad. But this facilitated mouth hole war, I mean, it's entertainment, and I've got now I got to let it be entertaining, and I got other stuff to do. I've given way too much time to this. Good job on the crown today, Zero. It's yours just for today if you can hold it. I don't know what other chat rooms you're going to try to hold it down in, but you know, just wrench beg the shit out of it, I guess. And if that's your thing, it's kind of working. I mean, right here, it's kind of working.
As long
Zero.
as this will ever go, you will never bring us two together. By asking me what my problem is with Zero Infinity, and you think it's just got one thing to do with Brian, well, I can tell you my problem with Zero Infinity. It goes back 5 years ago. But in all reality, it's none of your fucking business.
Oh, no. I want to kind of make that business. I kind of like that. See, don't cherry pick the argument and move the goalpost away from the important, crucial matters of what Jeff Stewart was really doing there. And the whole flat earth psyop that moved to Hollywood after it got busted out, right? And I'm not saying that, you know, What's Truth and Zero Infinity, you know, were the only ones there trolling the establishment back to break up the flat earth psyop. There was a lot that even What's Truth and Zero Infinity don't know about that I saw of the Spherical Earth Society, okay? Even, okay, the spoof channel of Zero remembers the Axiom probe to troll the establishment back, right? Remember that channel? Cosette was very concerned with that Axiom probe channel that was double reversing the whole flat earth truther psyop shit. It was great. That was a great channel. Horrible that it had to be gone. You know, I could be, that's trolling the establishment. Okay. That's what it is. That's what you don't figure out. You might be able to laugh at poor dirt farmer I could be and panel up every once in a while after things have already been busted out. But you don't. You're not going to go right up. Your channel name isn't called the Cannonball, where you go right up in the middle of shit and say, what's going on here? That's not I could be. But he's here to peddle the Chomo narrative and White Knight for his precious Glenda. Are you White Knighting for Glenda there? I could be. What a dork. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about that side. Oh, my gosh. You get the same effect as Oregon and Washington up in there? Holy shit. I didn't think about that. What's truth? Yeah, man. I don't miss those days in Portland having to do yard work and shit like that out in the rain and maneuver around. Oh, my gosh. Well, anyways, at least we're putting them on blast. All right. And guys like Glenda, all you got to do is get your ab workout. Like also I could be, he'll give you an ab workout. Glenda give you an ab workout because they're your chew toys, I guess. Here's your state sponsored chew toy from your great taxpayer dollars, whether you're in the United States or Canada. It's the same program, okay?
And I don't owe you shit. If you want to know what my fucking beef is with Zero Infinity, go ask your fucking buddy. Go ask your buddy Zero. Go ask your buddy Zero. Don't fucking...
Well, you know what? I'm wondering if Zero wants to click my join link on his lunch break for a minute. You're more than welcome to. We're only halfway through this. And put something in the chat if you want the floor for at least, few minutes, whatever. Okay? That's what I'll do for people. Even though I've had beef with Zero before. Right? And, you know, it's just, I can see common ground in many circumstances and find common ground when when there's reciprocation after there's been some type of beef. But when that reciprocation gets cut off, all right? Like, for instance, this is reciprocation. Okay? Okay, when there's no battery or that unit isn't plugged into the wall, there's no reciprocation. So, and that's what Glenda is doing here, is cutting off any two-way communication to either run a cult or demand, right, his troll crown king whatever bullshit title. For what? For what? You sound like, really, what he sounds like is what I could be doing too, right? He's just a yapper dog that's got a gopher hole. He found a gopher hole. The gopher was just there. It's like the beagle, but he's chasing it around and doesn't realize he got wrapped up in a fence. And he's going to sit there and whine and cry, and he could probably get out of it. But, he needs his owner, he needs his handler to come along, and he's 2 miles out, but you can hear him yapping. Right? You can get out of it there. I'll be there in the afternoon. Just sit there if you got to. You're the one that got yourself wrapped up in the freaking chain and freaking fence and everything. You know, I'm stupid.
Fucking
stupid
business, and I don't owe you shit. If you want to know what my fucking beef is with Zero Infinity,
link should be in the description box. Let me go check that and make sure, okay? And yeah, I'm gonna go make sure and check that. And if it's not, it's definitely gonna take me a minute to be able to drop it because of the way dropping the link. It's not just on the fly unless I'm in the studio.
go ask your fucking buddy. Go ask your buddy Zero. Go ask your buddy Zero. Don't fucking come to me for answers. Go ask your fucking buddy Zero. Because you're even fucking double-siding your own fucking mods over there at this point by denying that you know that fucking anti-troll is Zero Infinity. So you tell me outright you can block them if you can see them, motherfucker, because you know I can't see them, because you know I have them blocked. And you gave him a fucking wrench after you dumped your wrenches, and I went to argue and I went to bat saying, no, that's an old fucking wrench, which I was wrong. And then you fucking got anti-troll in there, which you know fucking right well is Zero.
Oh my gosh, I've trolled with a couple accounts, but I'm not like there to like beef up people's numbers like in the Scotty Cuckarati arena where they're using multiple accounts.
Joined.
Oh shit. Okay. Dude, you're there.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, and I don't think you're feeding back or anything. I don't think we got any echo. You might want to cut your camera to bring up your cache so you don't use up so much cache. Right.
Okay.
Dude, how you doing, man?
I'm all right. Right on time. I got a 10-minute break.
Oh, right. Perfect time.
I can hear feedback.
You can?
Or I can hear myself.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right. That should be it. I put on the echo cancellation. We should be good.
Mic check.
Yep.
All right, we're good.
Yep. Well, cool, man. Yeah, thanks for joining in. I just heard this like late last night, and thought I just.
So did I. I tuned in yesterday. I saw it. I was like, oh, what's this? Started watching it, and then I was like, wow, really? Anyhow. Okay.
Well, let me just ask you this, just simple yes or no. What I've been talking about so far with Jeff Stewart and like the flat Earth stuff, am I right about that, or am I off? Is there something you want to correct? Like, I think that's where the issue is like where Glenda was at that time with you, Jeff Stewart, What's Truth, other people. But I'm telling you, Zero, there was a lot of people trolling the establishment back over the flat Earth psyop.
Yeah, that was a shit show. But yeah, that's where it all began. That's where I met Glen. That's how Glen, Jeff Stewart, and I were in a troll battle with What's Truth, and it took it to a bigger sphere, but broaden it to let's take down the flat Earth psyop cult. And I'm not sure what's Glen's problem is with me. I'm guessing it has something to do with what happened in 2018. But so, like, one of the nights I went in Brian's chat, and he was saying some Christian things, and I tried to bring in the Christian angle so that the trolling would stop between the two of them, and everybody. Because it's like, what's the point? The point is to troll back the people that are the handlers. You know what I mean? Not each other. And I guess that was kind of naive, and they didn't like that. Glen pumped out a video, I think like an hour right after I went into his chat, and calling me a traitor and all this other shit. And so
let me just jump in there for a second, because I see where you're coming from on that, and you did have a tendency to kind of jump ahead because you wanted to. I saw your intent, you know what you wanted to accomplish, but I think you may have gotten in the way of some seasoned veterans trolling each other, but at the same time,
Yep.
you're still effective. Okay, because sometimes the mistakes in the trolling game, I guess, sometimes the mistakes can work out to your advantage. But anyways,
I guess
yeah, that was pretty serious, and I was just like, I was up in the middle of it too and had no idea what was going on. I was just like, okay, these guys are veterans. It looks like they're standing against tyranny, corruption, and I want to, that's kind of my goal, to use the trolling, and that should have been the goal, and not to troll each other. But not knowing that there's actually some paid assholes there through some programs to cause the chaos, right? But anyways, yeah, if you want to roll through that a little bit more, I don't know if you want to, but yeah, really, what is the problem there, and why make it a beef over hearts, emojis, wrench begging, and getting wrenched? Oh my God, let's start a holy war over a wrench. He might be muted. I think he had maybe some business pull up on him.
Yeah, it's all good. I was just asking. Did it go break?
You're at work,
and then I asked if
I get it. If you need to mute up for a second because you're at work, do it, and I'll.
No, that's fine. Okay. So what happened with Penny's live stream, right? She had a live stream with some paranormal topic, and she had a guest on, and I kind of enjoy these kind of topics, so I jumped in and said hello. At work at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm busy working, just saying what's up, everybody, all the usual. And Penny said hi, and then so then Penny gave me a wrench, and then I saw Glen in there, and originally I thought that it was to prevent Glen from blocking me and from me, causing any issues. You know what I mean? So that I wouldn't be coming in with all my accounts and all those issues. I thought that she just wanted to prevent any kind of friction from happening, and so here's a wrench. Basically, so nobody can block you, so you're not pissed off, so you're not, or whatever. So, I said 2 kilos and whatever the topic was, and that was about it. I didn't even ask for it. And then the guest was pretty cool, and I recommended Penny to this channel, the Paranormal Nightmare. If her and her guests might have seen it or not. And that was pretty much about it. And then an hour later, I went grocery shopping. I bounced out. and out of respect for her channel, I deliberately didn't start any shit with Glen. You know what I mean? And I don't have anything against him. That's the crazy part. I don't do the drama shit no more. I just pop in once in a while, say hi to people that I know and or whatever's going on, and support people. And that's it. I think Glenn overreacted, and I really believe that he owes Penny an apology because she didn't
Well, that's the thing.
intentionally.
His ego's going to get in the way of that, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. But Glen is just going to keep on trimming down his own troll team. To where it's just him, not so crazy lady, and Cowzette. Again, there you go. Again, I mean, you've been in that situation a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so I mean,
I'm not trying to warn people or anything. It's just, is that really where you want to end up? Like just sitting there squawking all day, and that's it. You're squawking all day. And I know you have higher aspirations than that. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying to make a dent in something. Right.
Yeah, for sure. Like getting my original channel banned because I exposed the Goivid 1984 virus.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and I didn't even catch on to that till later because when I met up with you, I didn't even know about a lot of this stuff. Like even the guy, Jolly,
Rogers.
Yeah, you and him opened me up to how subversive shit really is. I'm like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, I mean, for them to have to try to destroy you, him, just to get people to shut up, that's where I started digging deeper. I'm like, okay, they're just trying to get people to shut up that actually, have some backing. Jolly Roger had his credentials on what he was doing on his, like, let's just say his real life that gave him, his, I wouldn't say popularity or he just knew how to use his voice. And the things that they said about him to shut him up, but yet it's the same crew that's making the extremists out of hunting the Jew instead of naming the Jew. And you know what I'm saying? That was pretty serious shit. I was like, holy shit, these guys are for real. This is some crazy shit. And let's see how laws are going to be made and who's going to be on the team to help make the laws, right? Because they got to fuck it up.
They got to need examples.
If they want to have their own popularity contest where it's named the Jew, but you're calling people Jews that aren't, that doesn't look very good.
No, it's a complete insanity, and that's the whole point. The whole point is to turn everything upside down. Any legitimate information that exists about anything gets mixed in with it into the crazy circus show.
Well, I mean, and that's where your wrench psyop comes in. The wrench begging psyop troll maneuver, works. I didn't see it until I had to try it for myself, Zero, until I tried it on JT Colfax recently, and it was Menthol Man kind of picked up on it too, right? Did some wrench begging, and it just throws the monkey wrench, and it's hilarious. Lisa, she's all kind of trying to back you. Lisa,
I mean, it's fucking absurd. It's all it is a wrench. It's like if I'm not fucking up the chat or saying anything inappropriate or being rude, then like who cares?
Right. And I get that. Not too many people do. That's why I look at it as a big First Amendment audit. Because you know the person, because you're just trying to, just trying to be cool. You might have done some things, as far as what finding freedom would consider over the line, and you might need the cops called on you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's hundreds and thousands of people out there that are, I mean, what is it, Zero? You should know this. The average American commits 9 felonies a day? If using my mouth hole, I'm creating felonies, I'd like to know. Right?
I mean,
it's not these
they're
assholes
not.
that dictate
Could
what's
be.
over the line.
They could be
That's my point.
perceived. They could
Right.
be perceived, but they could be perceived, but they're not. They're not in de jure. They're in, color of, which is not the real thing. It's a simulation of that which is real, and that color of law is not law.
Right. Natural law. There's definitely a difference between natural law, God's law, man's law, and they're playing out man's law for the state to bring in a social credit score system, something. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, even
But I mean, even man's laws.
Well, you remember when OGM was saying, "I'm going to get a hold of my life and change your credit score. Your social credit score is going to plummet." Remember that shit?
Not sure if he went that far, but what was it? Towards the middle, or when he came back, or when?
I just remember the clips because I've got them. And then him doxing people. Well, he would dox the mylife.com URL to somebody's profile so people could go there and leave negative comments to affect your social credit score. I mean, that's
I remember that. Yeah,
time, dude. But it also looks like a program too for that to be brought up and built.
The crazy part is that it might not even be intentional. It just happens to be that these people do it, and it plays into the agenda, whether they're paid or they know about it or they're aware of it. They're
agree.
like unwitting shells, basically.
I agree, and to not bring awareness to that on what people are doing, that's supposed to break the backbone of society.
And that's the other thing that all plays into their constant need for divide and conquer.
Right.
They need people to fight. That's why I don't want to fight Glen. I don't want to fight anybody.
Yeah, that's why I'll just make a comedy show out of him, dude. That's all I can do is just make a comedy show out of him.
The only person I want to go actually go behind bars is Yasne, because he's committed actual crimes, and I can prove it.
Well, the way he tried to say that he was going to bust me out for stolen valor for my opinion on a Anunnaki piece, I mean, dude. Okay. And then all the shield bags that came after him because he rage quit. He wasn't going to do it, just like China did.
Oh yeah, I remember when you told me about him, and then I actually went into the Google Hangouts with him, and I'm like, oh, that's this guy. Let me test this out. So I told him about you, and he fucking flipped.
Dude, there's been many times where we've gotten the red coats to flip their wig, dude.
That's silly, dude. Oh man.
Real quick, Zero, you weren't there, and I don't know if you've heard this, Kay, and you might have heard me talk about this, but there was one day, and it was a Saturday, and usually sometimes, back in the day, Saturday I would do something, you know what I'm saying? Release a video.
Yeah, Saturday in the morning.
On Saturday. Yeah. Well, I was in a hangout with Malibu, Scotty, Yax, Ghost. I don't know if he was there. There was maybe one other person kind of just listening in.
Scotty?
And I knew things.
And Vox Populi.
Huh?
Vox Populi. VP.
I don't know. I can't remember who the other, fifth wheel was, whatever fifth spoke, but all I had to do, and I knew things were starting to erupt. They had to figure out how to shut me up, destroy me, whatever, right? But they had to act cool with me. So all I had to do is say that I'm going to release a video, and it's going to be a shot over the bow, baby. This is going to be a good one. And I shit you not, they all ducked. Like, they hit the ground. Like, it was literally, they're getting ready to receive artillery. I'm like, and that was, I think, the same day I put it to the test. After Yax, I opened up my camera, and I'm driving through a roundabout in Sedona, Arizona. And I open up my camera, and he goes, Yaks goes, "Oh, you're going through a roundabout right there, right? You got to slow down." Oh, he's like, "Oh, that'd be a great spot to throw out a drone strike." That's exactly what he said. That'd be a great spot to give you a drone strike. And I'm like, "What, motherfucker? You don't say that to an American veteran out of the country, even if you're just joking." But they got to play it off like they were joking. You get it? That was like, whoa, man. But yeah, the GGW stuff was kind of interesting. You know, all I had to do was throw out a troll maneuver. Oh, we lost Zero. Yeah, all I had to do is throw out a troll maneuver. Yeah, I figured he was dropping out there. But yeah, a little troll maneuver. He freaked out. Oh, he joined back in.
Gas station getting whatever. It's kind of a shitty connection, but I'm trying to get it. I'm good. I'll be driving back to our spot. So
yeah, dude, you can hang out while you're doing that. Even if you drop out, dude, just stick on with us till you got to go back to work if you want to.
No, I'm hitting up lunch break, so I got like at least an hour.
Oh, right on. Yeah, hang out as long as you want.
Yeah,
cool.
Sure.
Are you interested in? You want me to play some more of this, or you just want to give your side and keep?
I mean, I guess finish it up or just play most important highlights or whatnot, and let me know what you think, and then.
I'm trying to look for the part where he says he's King Troll, and it made me lose my shit, dude. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, the anti-troll?
No. He Glenda says that he is King Troll in this recording somewhere.
King Troll or Troll Team 6 or whatever.
No, we're talking like giving himself the crown of King Troll here, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, no, dude. No.
Okay, well, I guess click through and find it.
Oh, it's there. It's there. All right, yeah. If you want to go on mute and then just unmute if you want me to stop it, I'll be able to hear you key in. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Infinity, go fuck yourself. Let's see if Zero comes and swings the bat for you as long as I did, because I'm not swinging that bat no more. I ain't swinging that bat no more. I'll still defend what's right. I'll still defend what's wrong, and I'll still defend any fucking kid that's fucking getting attacked. But I ain't defending you anymore. And nobody on TT6 is going to defend you anymore. You want to fucking badmouth fucking me? You want to badmouth my fucking team? Well, you don't want to do that. You don't want to open that box. I'm telling you that. Take your fucking tail, stuff it between your legs, and keep on fucking walking. Because you don't want to go down this road. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you that. If you want to, you'll make my day. Because I'll be able to do something that I ain't going to do today. So go ahead. If you got biggest fucking balls as you want motherfuckers to see on the internet, open the box. Show us all what's inside. Show us how bad of a troll I am. Show us everything. Because when you show one fucking message from that group, I'm showing them all. I'll turn it into a fucking miniseries. I'll turn it into a miniseries. You can delete whatever you want. I ripped the whole fucking chat, everything, every fucking external link.
I hope that miniseries at least includes some video, not just a mouthful war.
Every
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like
video, every fuck.
Go ahead.
I want Glenn to make a production and make a single video that actually shows proof of what the fuck he's talking about. Like, Glenn, do your worst. Show me in the worst light. Provide any kind of receipts. What are you talking about? Besides me going to Brian's chat and that whole fiasco, I don't really know what the fuck your problem is, dude. What have I done? What have I said? Because your words are just that. You call me zero integrity, all the fuck you want, dude. You don't know the kind of shit that I'm doing now. I'm fighting international fucking organized crime right now, and I'm not supposed to talk about it. So, talk about zero integrity. Well, prove some integrity for you, Glenn. Make a video with receipts.
Well, see, the thing is, it's a gaslight for you to open your box. That's what he says. He's just going to run his yap, just like all the other ones, and then you respond back opening your box, just like you said, okay? You're not supposed to talk about that. I don't talk about the shit that I've been involved with and been able to help crack open, but it's not even really making a big dent because there's not enough people working on the extortion. And you know what I'm saying? Now, the scam baiters, they're doing pretty good, right? They definitely help with the extortion and all that shit of, the old people getting scammed and stuff like that. But, dude, whatever's going on with Glenda is some type of international organized crime. I mean, come on. Anything. Anyways, you want me to keep playing for a minute?
Yeah. Continue. Yeah.
Every fucking voice note, go ahead. Show them how bad I am, and I'll show them how not good you are. That's what I'm saying to you. Open the box. I know you won't. I know you don't got balls enough to. And the only way you have balls enough to do it is to give it to somebody else. And
you know what he doesn't have balls to do is ever click my links. And yours back in the day. If he had such a problem with you, Zero, he could have clicked your join links when you were putting them out.
Dude, he can't even have me in his chat, let alone me joining his panel or anything like that. It's like, what is it that I have to say is so like disturbing to him, so devastating that he can't have me on, at least in chat. If I'm zero integrity, then who cares? No one will listen to me. Everybody's just going to ignore me.
No, I think it's because of the wins you've had. I think that's what it is. I mean, that's just what I've noticed is when you do have a win, or you've made a little bit of a dent, or you did already open up the box and he just didn't catch it, or he's supposed to suppress you opening up that box of documents, right?
Right.
Suppress that.
There's too much effort for him to silence me, to avoid me at all costs. I mean, just me showing him anybody's chat, and he went an outrageous attack on her for nothing, dude. For just saying hi and I like your show, your guest. Here's this other channel you might like. I didn't even say shit to Glen. I saw him, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. No, I get that. And what if he was that chaos to create a shit show in the chat to try to interrupt the paranormal show, which I've seen a lot of. But it doesn't matter because sometimes people like Glenda are there for you to go to. We've seen it before. Say, okay, hey, we want to kind of help out, or hey, are you interested in exposing the cone, or you know what I'm saying, right? But that's the trap.
Yeah, but I mean, like nothing happened in anybody's show. So some idiot tried to go jump in, because it was like open mic kind of thing, freedom of speech thing. So she was kind of vetting people, and somebody got in and started talking shit. I mean, she just bounced them out. But that's about it. And because of that, she's like don't troll me, because.
Right. My point is that she's had a lot of attempts to just disrupt her show. I mean, the attempts Tony had to do, then Yax, and then the Con, and it was one attempt after another. But always somebody from a side that portrayed them as friendlies, right? Anyway. Whatever happened from there, Glen played the GO2 videos, took a lot of credit for work that he didn't do, but he also, he exposed some things, but like with Poor Dirt Farmer, problem with that is that, well, it was ineffective. So it does look like there might be some play fighting there, and, Penny's always needed to be infiltrated. Anyway, go ahead, Zero, if you got anything. I think you might have dropped out again. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this.
Things in that fucking group that put me in that fucking group that I put in there.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, continue playing. I'm going through that area.
if it would ever fucking resurface. So go ahead, open that box. I dare you. I don't think you will. I don't think you can come and tell your 100,000 subscribers how much fucking balls you got as I'm out here with my 180 subs saying, do it. Push the button. Let's go. Let's blast off. I don't think you're going to do it.
You know, he's just trying to, instead of trolling the guys, they're trolling it, you know, women, weaker points. That's what they look for.
They don't. I don't think you got the jam to do it. I really fucking don't. I really don't. Because in the end, I ain't going to look. I'm already a troll. So what are you going to prove? I'm a troll?
Dude, you troll women and children and admit it.
Everybody already knows that. That's why everybody's here. That's what they like about me. Sorry. This is what it is. That's what they all like about me, because I'm a motherfucking troll. But I'm going to stand for what's right. And I ain't going to get fucked over. And I ain't going to get taken advantage of. And I ain't going to get fucking anything. And you didn't like what I did. You didn't like that I fucking, that once in fucking 10 months, I stood up to your ass. You didn't like that. You didn't like that. And you didn't like that everybody else didn't agree with you. Really didn't like that, right? And I did that on purpose. That's why I blocked you from my private fucking group on Telegram, so that you couldn't go do what you did to everybody else to me in private. You couldn't just go in my private group and beat the fuck out of me and then, oh, that's how it ended. No, what I did was, before I even addressed her, I went to my private group with just me and Penny.
I actually see a little bit where Glenda is coming from on that, because there is this, what would you call it, high level of energy to keep exposing of what Penny looks at, just like Zero, as some fucking weird criminals. And Zero isn't the only one that has said these motherfuckers are criminals straight up. Jump in there, Zero.
Yeah, like Yax. It's like some of the same shit that Yax was fucking doing. It's like, and it was fucking Cade way back in 2018 who fucking exposed that shit. Like, he exposed the basics of how he actually operated, and that's why fucking Yax hated Cade ever since the one live stream. And I fucking have that live stream. I have a lot of fucking material Yax related. And Glen was talking about Yaxley. He was analyzing him. All I came in his live stream to do was to give him some, like, already post-analyzed information with proof. It's just not my word for it. It's actual, like, videos, which are, produced. I could have given all that for him. You could have had a blast, but you didn't want it. That's fine. It's his prerogative. But, like, that's all I wanted to do on his channel. I didn't want to start any fights or any kind of that bullshit. I guess he doesn't like me since 2018, and he has the right not to like me. Whatever. Yeah. But going after Penny, it's fucking stupid, dude. Like, Penny actually likes you, Glen. She likes to be in your group. Why are you fucking, like, ostracizing her? Because some bullshit from 2018.
Let me throw this out there real quick, Zero. Okay, let's just say, for instance, she's grifting her ass off to pay the bills and feed her family. She's not the only one, if that were the case, that's doing that. It's the bigger thing to worry about is IAssist being able to have a super chat button and being the algorithms. That's IAssist, dude. That's a little more important, I would think, than a penny bunny in England trying to feed her family any way she can because she is disabled. Yeah. Dude, the YouTube mom that adopted 13 kids and abused the shit out of them to make videos on YouTube called The Great Adventures of I think it was that was the channel. Great Adventures. Right? 140, 170 grand a month they were making off of abusing these kids and making them do little skits.
Yeah, they made bang, dude. That
a little more important there if you're such a watchdog, right, Glenda? Get out of here. Freaking get out of here. Until then, it just becomes, to me, I'm here just to get an ab workout. This shit's funny. I'm sorry it's on your behalf, Zero, but I mean, come on, dude. It's like getting blasted by Denise Bad Cow. It's funny when you know they're lying. Right?
I mean, fuck, Denise is on another level, dude. Like, everybody tried suing her, calling the cops, and nothing happens to her for some reason.
Right, but it's the same thing. Glenda's calling the cops. Nothing's really happening, though. But it's still to build a database. That's the way I look at it. They're there to build your profile, your online database, to try to affect your social credit score or something. Get you arrested. I've had people like send me messages, hope I get tased or shot or something like that, because they pull up your bio. You get pulled over, and they said it. We hope you get pulled over. They pull up your bio and they shoot your ass. Wow. Okay. That's some pretty good fantasy, but that's stupid. Why would people want that? Well, there is a greed element in there because they want to monetize it. They want to get a hold of the body camera footage to monetize it, and that's part of the grift. They're trying to make legal. Anyway.
And blocked her, and the only way that she could fucking respond to me was in a public group. So she had no choice, if she was going to beat me up, which she tried, to do it in front of everybody else. And sadly for her, nobody agreed with her. Nobody. Not one person. Not one. Everybody said, he's right. He's right. And it's a fact. You're working with Zero. If I take that fucking file that I have, the entire
Can you pause that real quick?
And I run that through AI, and I type in the search box keyword Zero Infinity, if I showed you the whole transcript of the private group, what would it come up? Every time I bring up Zero Infinity. Every time. And this goes all the way back to the Skype days. All right?
Aaron, can you mute it?
Every time I bring up Zero Infinity.
Dude, he is not King Troll, dude. Crying like that, that's crying, dude. He's crying.
Okay, so check this out. He says it's a fact that Penny Bunny is working with Zero. Do you know how fucking absurd that is?
Well, people said we were working together at one time, and I work for the DHS, and I don't, and I'm contracting, and I don't, but that's how I think they get the heat off of them. I think that's how they get the heat off of them. I'm saying it.
Okay, so check this out. My last correspondence with Penny Bunny via email was over fucking 2 years ago and like 3 months. 2 years and 3 months ago, and I've only wrote to her like 2 times via email. That's all the correspondence that I have with Penny Bunny. I jumped into her live stream and randomly, maybe once in every half a year or something. How is that fucking working? She's working with me, or Penny Bunny is working Zero. That's a fact. The only fact is that she told the truth. Whenever they brought me up, she said, "Hey, I don't have a problem with him." On her own perspective, it's true. It's the fucking truth. I never had an issue with Penny Bunny. I had an issue with Tony. I had an issue with Yaxley. I never had an issue with her.
Yeah.
And it's true. That's all she said. And they're all fucking paranoid as fuck. Like, oh my god, this means like she jumped out of the woodwork saying that we're protecting Zero every time we mention him.
Well, what's interesting, real quick, is I think that if she notices somebody's too busy or can't give the subject the attention that it deserves, she'll kind of drop that person and go to somebody else and whoever's wanting to put these assholes on blast. And I just think that's maybe her perspective. Okay. So when she's collecting other people's videos, like from Go2, What's Truth, other people's videos, and collecting them and turning them over to somebody like Glenda to put them, keep these assholes put on blast, I can see why she's pressed to keep them on blast. Because, I mean, I don't know exactly really what happened all there, but I mean, she got part of the raw deal. I can see that because she wants to do her shows. And I saw how Yax tried to interrupt her shows. Tony tried to interrupt her shows by trying to be cool with her, but trying to bring it down, bring the whole vibe down. Play fighting, shit like that. Anyways.
Yeah, so I mean,
all right, go
sorry,
ahead.
Glenn and Trojan 6 members. That's not a fact. You're flat out wrong. And I got receipts to fucking prove it. It's that simple.
Yeah, and I'm saying this too. In Penny's defense, okay, I think she realized I got busy. I was even trying to put a show together with her for the Anunnaki and troll Yax back with that because he tried to call me stolen valor, right? But we got too busy. Things got too busy. Doesn't mean I'm a supporter. Doesn't mean I don't like her. It just means I got too busy. She got too busy. But there's no hate there. But she had to go to somebody to keep these assholes on blast. And I do see it that way. Now, am I wrong? Probably, and probably get chewed out for it. No, Penny's, with this person or that person, all I see is a creator there utilizing a right, obviously, to try to get monetization. She's not the only one. There's actually ISIS, again, that's getting monetization. International terrorists, they're getting monetization and getting donations. All types of nefarious agencies. I know Zero realizes that, but that's the thing. What is the bigger, beast to go after, right? And I think Zero realizes that. Not too many other people do. Anyway.
Yeah, well, try to explain it to other people.
Go ahead.
Try to explain it to other people, and they look like you're fucking crazy.
Right. Well, that's the Aquino effect with the Lee Pleatherman in the saddle effect. Right?
Oh, shit.
It is. It's like that, riding shotgun with Aquino. That's the Lee Pleatherman effect, dude. Telling you. Anyways, you got to, I don't know if you knew, I got some pretty good evidence that Glastronaut sent me before he passed away, by the way, Zero.
Wow, he passed away. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was, they started trolling him because he figured out they're trying to legalize their grift, and he swapped sides because he goes, holy fuck, right? Tries to get rid of him, tries to get rid of the Pleatherman crew, and they start trolling him so hard, Zero, that they said that they were going to expose him as a pedo in Seward, Alaska, rat him out to his wife or something, extort his wife, and he had a massive heart attack.
So they fucking caused a fucking stress overkill, yeah?
I don't know because he already had an enlarged heart. But a little bit of stress. But the thing is, I think what's most important out of all this is people didn't realize that he actually worked for the port of Seward, which is, again, right along the lines of trying to not have people film around their ports. So I think they had to try to make friends with them to troll them off. See what I'm saying? Port of Charleston.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But he filmed on purpose. He was filming at work. And I don't think they liked that. And that's why he had some people assigned to him that dangled the carrot and said, we're going to help you make your channel big. But it doesn't come with the terms. But we're going to use your chat room to shill it up and try to put people on blast. And then try to use his stream. That's what they did. They tried to use his stream for their agenda, not to help him, but they dangled the carrot to help him get big. Because he was trying to sell glassware, Zero. He was trying to sell freaking, what he was blowing to make it through. The freaking salmon wasn't that good that fall for him. He didn't have any meat in the freezer, and he was flipping out already, and they just kept on adding the stress. But I got it. Pleatherman lied, dude. Lee Pleatherman lied. and said that you never tried to call or contact Glastro. And Glastro sent me the proof he did. He got his phone number. He was leaving him voicemail messages. See, and that's where all of a sudden, Lee Pleatherman, you don't hear much from him, do you?
Do you know that he fucking...
But you got another Glenda to take his place.
Fucking straight out of nowhere, straight out of sleep. I just woke up. What's everybody talking about Zero for? Automatically. So if that transcript is ever released, she'll be able to look at that transcript and say, see, Zero, every time they talked about you, I had your back. Right? That's what it is. If I rewound the whole fucking chat, which I can, that's what it boils down to. Every time his name was mentioned, it was never mentioned in a bad way. It was just, hey, I don't like that fucking idiot. You know him? Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I don't like that motherfucker. But she would come in and see keywords in the middle of the fucking night, ain't nobody talking to her, and automatically jump on board and say, well, I don't have a problem with Zero. Me and Zero are sound. Oh, you and Zero are sound, are you? Well, one, bitch, ain't nobody asked you that. Nobody, thanks for your opinion, but nobody asked you how you and Zero work. Nobody asks that, right? So you're the one every time that comes in to fucking, it's funny because you ain't made no stink about nobody ever, like that we've ever mentioned or anything. And I've wrenched all kinds of motherfuckers. And I'm fucking actually cool with motherfuckers now. I don't have no problem. People at the shit show, I don't have no problem with them. Never really did. My problem was Brian. Game Over 2 has been nothing but fucking good to me. Let me play his fucking content. Authority Check has been nothing but polite to me. But nothing but good to me. Any video I had about them, nobody asked me to. Nobody even knows that I did. But I took it all down. I had a couple videos about fucking the shit show and a couple videos about Game Over with Brian, and I took it down. Because one, Game Over publicly denounced him and said, I don't want nothing to do with him. I ain't even around the guy. Fucking leave me alone. Fuck off somewhere. I let it be. And that's what it is. You know? And I never told Game Over. I never told fucking anybody from the shit show, hey, you know those couple videos I made about y'all? I took them down. I never told nobody. I didn't have to tell nobody. But I even wrenched them all in my fucking chat. I actually gave them fucking managing mods because I don't have no beef with them. You know what I mean? I don't have no beef with a lot of people. That's why it's hard to get at me, because there's very little motherfuckers that you can hate on with. I don't have no fucking enemies.
He's bringing beef right there. He brought beef with me. He brought beef to Zero for some reason, all of a sudden, over a wrench. But they're there to go off. They're looking for any little excuse to go off on you.
I don't know, man. It's like...
Go ahead.
It's like, it's fucking crazy. It's like, there's all these people that he had an issue with and had videos back and forth, I'm assuming, and all this other shit. But and he's forgiven them and all this other stuff. In my case, no. Not Zero. No videos were made against him, ever. I never even said anything against him, ever. I never did anything to him. But no, Zero doesn't get that chance at all, ever. Why? And I was like, it made absolutely no fucking sense to me why. And I started thinking, why is it the case? He's put so much energy into vilifying me. That usually means one thing. Anybody who says zero integrity or anything fucking like that, they have something to hide. That's just the past. I don't know what Glen's problem is or what the case is. But he's making me ask questions.
Go ahead, keep going.
That's what I'm saying. He's basically making me think more than there needs to be thinking. You know what I mean? More than usual. There's something behind that. It's either he's a hypocrite or he's
anything. But I did that, maybe a couple of times to him, like zero integrity, just to, take a little slap at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
But he's serious about it.
Right. But it wasn't to
Joe never got anything wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you work out some issues and you just get over it and you troll each other for a little while. But this is a full blown another showboating campaign like the Scotty Cuckarati panel. That's what it reminds me of.
I don't know. And it's just really overblown. Either it's really overblown, or there's something else going on. It's just the two choices.
Well, it's either somebody like Eric Shilkerson's trying to start a fire, or somebody like Scotty Cuckarati that just needs a little grease to the squeaky wheel. See what I'm saying? He's either trying to start a dumpster fire, or he just needs a little grease to the wheel. He's just going off. I mean, people are going off. Maybe he got vaccinated, dude. I mean, I don't know. Let's figure it out. I want to get to the part where he says he's King Troll, and we got 15
okay,
minutes.
let's continue. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have no fucking enemies. So there's been many people that's come through my chat that I've gotten rid of for a penny. There's been many people that I've fucking made mods for a penny. You know what I'm saying? You don't run my show. You don't tell me what I say and what I don't say. You don't fucking run shit. If that's the case, you get your ass up on the fucking panel and I'll split this panel with you 50-50. But you ain't got balls enough to get up on the fucking microphone, so you just want to do things from the fucking side.
Why does he have to accost like the women? There's a few of us dudes that you blasted. I'll come on your panel. You don't come on mine. Oh, we got What's Truth in the back. We got to get through this What's Truth because, hey, bud, sorry. Should have warned you. Sorry, dude.
Hey.
I want to get through this because Zero's got to go back to work. And Zero, should I go like 1.5 speed till we get to where we want to go? But I know Zero's running.
Just play it. Just play it. Just play it and we'll discuss it.
All day long. I'm not a troll. No, but you're not a troll. You're a boss. The big difference. If you wasn't a fucking boss, I probably wouldn't have been hanging around with you ass. You're not a troll. You're a boss. That's what you are. You're a boss. But I'm a king. Remember that. I'm a king. You're making over there making lion videos. I'm a king. Remember that. Just remember that, Penny. Just remember that. So when you're out there thinking you're the big boss lady, you know what I mean? Just remember that. Just remember that. So, like I say, people are expecting me to...
He's about to say it here that he's King Troll, and that's where I wanted to get to. Welcome, prior crown holder, King Troll, got a job, right? What's up? What's Truth? Good to see you, man.
Oh, man. Mic check. You hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Awesome. Good.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue on with this shit. This is fucking hilarious, man.
Okay, yeah, because I'm trying to get to this part where he says he's King Troll because I lost my shit and we need to get
come
there.
out here, beat the fuck out of her. Not gonna happen. Not yet, anyway. Let her make her move. But she been all fucking pouty, fucking crying and bullshit for fucking 2 days now. Oh, I'm too mad. What? Too mad to what? Admit you're wrong? Too mad to admit that you're a fucking liar? Too mad to admit what? And then she sends me a fucking email today apologizing to me. Apologizing
She's
to
not
me
wrong.
for
She
what?
didn't lie.
You're so fucking mad, butthurt, bent out of shape. What the fuck are you sorry for? If you're
Okay, so piped in. You want to pipe in? Keep going.
No, she wasn't fucking lying, and she's not wrong. Y'all is wrong. And I mean, it's your prerogative to not like me or whatever the fuck you want to do, but don't fucking blame it on Penny. It's your fucking problem with me. Don't fucking put fucking Big Penny as a fucking scapegoat for this shit.
Tony did the same thing.
That's what they're doing.
Oh, it's Penny's fault. Oh, it's Penny's fault. Well, I mean, she's
It's not her fault.
So what?
It's not her fault at all. What the fuck out of here? Giving a wrench for a fucking hour when all I said was a few things. Nothing happened. Really, nothing happened. Okay, the anti-troll came in because there was an actual troll, so it was no gimmick. Hey, there was a troll trying to disturb her show, so okay, here's the anti-troll. No fear. The anti-troll is fucking here. I made a few sentences that it's Penny's troll proof. That's all I said. How's that a fucking big deal?
Okay, what's Truth real quick? Let's stick to this case scenario here. Throw out the past. We know, there's been some stuff there, right? This particular case, He's way overinflating this. Why is he overinflating this? Is he doing a Tony to try to get Penny to shut down or create the fight in the chat or what?
I think it's a fake fight, dude.
Ah.
That's all I got to say on it. I just think it's fake. I think it's fake. I have my opinions about Penny, but I'll keep them to myself.
Going on. Yep. Well,
yeah, I'll keep them to myself. You know,
it still gets her views, and I mean, if she's feeding her, that's the thing. Don't be mad at the player. Be mad at the game. You got idols doing the same shit, yo. They're in the algorithms. You got terrorist organizations that are getting paid, getting the super chat.
Well,
what do you do
just before Penny joined Glenda, she had come to me with a message in Discord telling me that Glenda won't leave her alone and that he's asking her for dirt on me to give to him. And she asked me if I could give her some dirt on me to feed to Glenda so that he'll leave her alone. She was begging me. I said, what do you mean, Penny? Give you dirt on me? Like, I got no dirt on myself, Penny. I don't know what you're trying to get here, but she chose her path, man. She chose her path, and I told her that Glenda would use her and abuse her and chuck her to the wayside. And she chose the way she chose, man. That's, you know.
Well, and that's still right, and there's still a learning process going on too. That's where I'm going to stick to it. Let's get to this part, and we'll chat again here in a minute.
Right. If you're right and everybody else says you're wrong, why are you apologizing to me? For what fucking reason? For what? To blow smoke up my ass? I got enough up there. I don't need no smoke. Why are you fucking making apologies to me if I'm fucking wrong? You've been saying for fucking days you're so upset and I'm fucking wrong. Why are you apologizing to me? And if you say, well, I took Zero's wrench. Oh, you took it. Well, how the fuck were you wrong in the first place? Well, if you're fucking right and I'm fucking wrong, why'd you go and pull his fucking wrench? Why'd you go and pull it afterwards? If you're standing on your ground to say you're fucking right and I'm wrong, why are you apologizing? And why did you go behind the scenes and supposedly take his fucking wrench? You might want to give him his fucking wrench back. You might want to give him my fucking wrench.
He kind of sounds like just an extortion artist that's, you know, kind of got her by the short and curlies on something. And, you know, to keep your channel going, to be able to feed your family, that's what these fuckheads do. Anyways, yeah, let's keep going.
Because I don't support you no more. And I ain't got your back no more. And there ain't nobody from TT6 that's going to support you at this point. No matter what you do. Doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Take fucking Katie out single-handedly. You can. We're never going to bow to you no more. From fucking day one, we rolled out the red carpet for you, Penny. From day one. And never asked shit from you. Ever. This is what we get in.
Wow.
Never asked
but when
shit.
it comes down to the wrench wars, oh my God, you better be on his team. Keep him going.
And quick as we can roll that red carpet out, I can pull that fucking carpet out from underneath you, just like I'm doing right now. So, by me coming out here and not beating you up, I think is fucking better. Might be better, might be worse than me actually coming out here and throwing you to the wolves. Because that's what I'm doing right now. Exactly.
He claims to have so much power.
Straight to the point, and it's a video that I can leave.
Well, dude, wait till he gets to the Lee Pleatherman stuff coming up, Zero.
This channel, we don't support you, and we're not going to support you, and that's that. And if motherfuckers out there like Katie and Charlotte and Yaxley and Tracy and all the rest of the motherfuckers don't believe that we ain't supporting the fucking rabbit, then go test it. See if we come running. Because we ain't coming or running. I can promise you that. Because if anybody from TT6 decides to fucking support her in any fucking way, I'll be making the same fucking video about them. It's not going to happen.
Is he running like for, Trudeau's position or cult leader? Like, this is a great speech. Sounds like he's been practicing in the mirror or something. What's truth? I mean, what do you think?
That's all he does. Yeah.
Well, he's
rehearsing all day long.
Is that what he does? He practices his canvas online, then makes sure it's pitching right to the cops when he's calling them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's how sure of myself I am.
Oh.
That's how sure I am of myself.
So he just admitted he's full of himself.
I don't do fucking bullshit. I'm not getting involved in this shit, Penny. It's not happening to me. If you decide to go to fucking war, let's go. It don't matter to me. I got the transcript. I got it all. So you can think, and by you archiving that fucking group tells me you're saving that for a rainy fucking day. Because if you really had no ill intentions, motherfucker, you'd have deleted that shit, right? You didn't delete that shit. You archived that just like you do all of your Telegram fucking groups. This is the fucking one who introduced me to Telegram, and now I'm telling her how it works. Isn't that funny? You've been on Telegram since turn of time. Well, now I'm telling you, if you didn't archive that fucking group for a rainy fucking day.
Now, you know what's interesting is that once again, he's taken something that has been fed to him, like What's Truth videos, GO2 videos, and he thinks he's reinventing the wheel after the wheel's already been invented. With bad sound. He's not making any raps. Okay, just saying.
Hey, you'd have no intentions in fucking using that information in that archives, correct? Well, old Glenny boy already downloaded the whole fucking thing. Took an hour before I fucking sent you the screenshots. Because I knew this was happening. Because you're a crybaby. That's what you do. Whenever you don't get your own way, you just fucking whine and cry. And you go cry somewhere else. Because I'm fucking sick of hearing about it. It don't matter to me. Cry me a fucking river, man. It don't fucking matter. But we ain't got crybabies on our shit. You get mad. Yeah, I'll admit. I was fucking pissed for the last 2 days. Pissed. Barely sleeping. Fucking pissed. Motherfuckers sending me pigeon mail all over the fucking place. Penny said this happened, that happened. Fucking bullshit. And she's I can't talk to Glen right now. I'm too fucking mad. Mad about what? Mad about what? You're mad, but you're telling me you're sorry, but you're mad? You're sending me emails telling me you're sorry, but somehow you're fucking mad? Fuck you mad for? Mad because you gotta eat crow? You gotta fucking apologize? I don't want your apology. I said it a day ago before I got your apology today. I said I got fucking receipts. I know she ain't sincere if she gives me an apology. I already knew before that fucking apology came through that if I get an apology from her, it's not sincere. She's double trolling me, straight up, and I got the receipts of it. No shit.
That you cannot. Okay, you get double reverse trolled. That doesn't mean you hold the crown for king troll. Just saying.
Play me, try me, see what I got. Put it to the test. Come out and fucking deny me. Call me a motherfucking liar. Call me a motherfucking liar, and I'll open that box. Go ahead. You want to run with motherfuckers like Zero Infinity? Go run. I'm watching. That's what I can do now. I can pop popcorn and watch like a motherfucker and sit from the fucking sidelines. Even though for the last 3 days, you sat in the fucking gun tower.
Wow. You know, I wish I could sit on the sidelines. Just watch. Wouldn't that be great, guys? Just sit there and watch. Don't have to have a job.
Dude, this guy's so full of shit. He makes me sick to my stomach, bro. He's fucking sitting there basically admitting that he's fucking self-righteous and full of himself. The fucking 7 years I've been listening to this guy, he barely comes out with any fucking truth at all, right? So I don't really know what's going on with him and Penny, but I know that he's a fucking cutthroat and he will turn on absolutely everybody that works with him. His troll team fucking 6 bullshit, I truly believe that those are all his accounts and he's talking to himself. That's what I believe.
Well, I think he's got help from a significant other and one other person at least, and always recruiting. That's the thing. Always recruiting, but I'm the one always recruiting, right? It's always the double reverse.
Yeah. We're the gang. We're the real gang, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to grow up and get jobs. Right? Right, Zero?
I don't know what's going on in your chat, but Darlene McGee's talking about Harvest House with Scotty. So I don't know what that's all about.
Oh, I'm not even watching the chat. Okay, I gotta go get my other phone so I can watch the chat. Yeah, I don't even when this stuff's going on. This is more important than what come up in the chat because I mean, you just got stock accounts there. I'm not saying that about right now. I'm just saying the stock accounts are there to try to be more believable with their bullshit. Okay, just saying.
With anybody that fucking disagreed with you, son of a bang, son of a boom, fucking taking us all out, fucking slapping everybody. Everybody just took your shit. Oh, Penny's having a hard time. Well, fucking sorry. Sorry about your fucking luck. I was there for all your hard times. I helped you for all your fucking hard times. It's not my fucking problem anymore when it comes to this. It's been 10 fucking months. I ain't ever asked you for shit. Comes to zero fucking infinity, that's the thing. So Tracy's little group gets separated by Malibu and you allow zero fucking infinity. Good luck with that, Penny. Good luck with that. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. That's what I can tell you. Because I'm not supporting you anymore. And I will fucking literally, anybody on TT6 that does support you, there's nothing I can do with the people on TT4. It's going to continue to support you. I want them to. I don't want to isolate you. Fucking hatred towards you. Get the fuck out of my way. That's what I'm telling you.
I see what's going on here.
Get the fuck out of my way. If you
They're piping there. I just made an audio adjustment. I didn't know I was having dropouts. I don't know. All of a sudden, they changed around this broadcaster, and it seems like all the settings are flipped or something. So I'm trying to listen back and trying to work with the audio. But go ahead there for a minute.
Correction, Darlene McGee. I didn't know about it before he passed away. I actually found out about it after he passed away. So, but regardless, I come from a very bad background of being sexually abused by child molesters. So in my road to recovery, I actually had to forgive the people that abused me as a child, to let go of that anger and that unforgiveness that I had building in my heart, because it was making me somebody that I wasn't. I was walking around, I was very angry and whatnot. I actually found Jesus Christ. And I don't know if I should be ashamed to admit this or not, but I came straight off the streets and drug abuse into a program where I found Jesus Christ and I found sobriety and I found myself. And I do not condone the actions of any child molester whatsoever. That is a straw man argument from my enemies to try to discredit me. But anyways, Melvin Sangster did what he did. I had zero control over it. I had zero control over the lies that were spread. I didn't know. Nobody in the organization knew, except for the higher ups. That's not my problem. My only goal was to get off the hard drugs, to find recovery, to forgive myself for the things that I did growing up as a child, the people that I've hurt, you know. Mr. Acker has no sex beefs on his criminal record, but I'm starting to really wonder about the people that are passing around this disinformation about me, if they actually are registered, you know, SOs. But that's besides the point. Melvin is documented. I don't even know what that means. And here I am again, endlessly addressing disinformation. I apologize, but it all stems from Glenda and his bullshit. So just know he's been doing this for 6 or 7 years, and I don't know exactly what he wants out of me. I have found happiness. I have found freedom. I am happily married for the last 16 years with 8 beautiful children. I actually do a lot for the community. And that's where I find healing is helping the single moms and the dads out here in the community and the children that have been abused, you know, severely. I'm dealing with children that have been severely abused, who have no father, who have nothing in the community, you know. So whatever these guys are trying to do to me, it ain't working. It's only driving me to do better for the community. It's only driving me to try to be a better person so that I don't lash out in anger and so that I don't endlessly sit here and respond to the disinformation from weak people who have no life and are only on YouTube to try to destroy others. So anyways, I'll let you carry on with Glenda now. I had to address the disinfo in the chat. Sorry.
Want to put your fucking self in front of me, you go ahead and make that choice. But as of right now, this is my last video addressing you until you fucking say something. And even if I think you say something, I'm going to open that box. Better believe me, I'm going to open that box. If you don't believe me,
see, it sounds more like extortion or blackmail or something there. You know, it's going to be in the background. You better give me all you got on what's truth, or I'm going to shut your channel down type shit.
Yeah.
Come in my motherfucking shit. And it sucks because she gets all bent and twisted out of shape yapping about TT6. Oh, well, they don't come in my chat. They don't leave comments. Why the fuck would they? Why would they? They're not phony. They don't give a fuck about your rabbits. They don't give a fuck about your ghost stories, paranormal. Why would they be kind of fucking phony if they were to go over there and be all fucking lovey-dovey to you? They're always fucking treat you like a queen over here. They always have. And I didn't tell them to treat you. They chose to treat you like that. They chose to fucking like you. They knew
What
they
a fucking loser.
that the things you were being fucking accused of. They knew that. And that's why they gave you the benefit of the doubt. One, because how hard we were on you in the fucking beginning. So it was sincere over here, but it wouldn't have been
sincere over here, he said.
Your fucking chat and fucking start chatting it up about your rabbits, your ghost stories, and all your other fucking bullshit. Nobody would have cared, but I did. I went to your morning streams every fucking day for 10 fucking months. I got to like all of your fucking subscribers over there. I got a lot of friendly hellos. That was the one place that
fucking contradicts himself
like
one sentence after another.
Lay my fucking sword down and fucking and be off guard. I didn't have to be on fucking guard on duty. I could relax and give peaceful hellos and friendly hellos to people. And I'll miss
Glenda, take a breath, dude.
Holy fuck, man. He just contradicted himself about 6 times in that fucking paragraph, buddy.
Right. But is it like the convenient victim card all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Is this the controlled deflective rampage?
I used to attend all your live streams. I used to go over there and find peace. I used to go over there. I loved all your subscribers. It was sincere. Fucking puke.
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah, that's the amount of subversion that actually Zero helped show me too. The amount of deception and diversion and subversion and all that shit.
I do miss that. That's why
if he was telling the truth,
right?
If he actually told the truth in what he just said, what he actually meant was, I deceived you. I worked my way into your subscribers and got to know them and manipulated them and tried to manipulate you. That's what he really meant to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Scotty Cuckarati in the chat. You still got work to do on the rodent case that you're stuck on. What do you think? Why do you think you got the truth on what's going on with what's truth here?
Oh, he's got the truth, man. He got the facts, buddy.
Well, see, the thing is, he's not going to let you. Well, he doesn't want you. He's got to control a narrative. So if you were to go on his panel and explain it, see, you explained it to me, and I get it. I see what happened there. It is a double reverse for the state to it's what for children that have escaped their damn system to be able to rotate them back in and just keep re-damaging them. And it's state sponsored. Again, another state sponsored bullshit type scheme.
Yeah.
Just to keep fucking people up and keep fucking people up, and it's messed, dude. Yep. It's messed up.
Video 1 to block your motherfucking ass. Pull all your fucking wrenches. Pull all the wrenches from all your accounts.
Like that means anything.
But actually fucking block you. Because I don't want your fucking comments. If you don't want motherfuckers
Glenda's gonna pull my wrench.
Mentioning your name, then you need to stay out of my comments. You need to stay. That's why you're blocked. That's why you can't leave a comment. If you want to fucking address me, go put my fucking name in the title. Make sure you spell it right. Butler. Make sure you spell it right. Okay? So go put my fucking name in the title and I'll fucking address you. But that's the only fucking way you're getting addressed. And you're not fucking coming in my chat no more. You don't like it when people fucking talk about you. So you're not coming over here and fucking and being able to say something. That's how she is. She's painted a target on her back for fucking months about fucking Katie and everybody else.
What a fucking loser.
And I don't get a fucking response. Rabbit could come in my comment section for fucking 5 fucking minutes, leave 2 fucking comments, and wind these motherfuckers up, and I'm gotta fucking defend them. So there's no more of that going on. She ain't fucking leaving no more comments. And when I blocked her, it deleted all of her comments, and it sucked because I liked all of her comments. But I can't have her
What a
over
fucking
here
loser.
in my comment section, leaving fucking comments, winding motherfuckers up because she gets more reaction out of her fucking comments than I get out of my live streams. So I can't have her fucking over here fucking making fucking comments towards the people that I'm going to continue to go after and fucking winding motherfuckers up. There's no difference at this point with Zero Infinity.
Did he say one sentence without using the F word?
Well, that's also in the shill training is the more times you repeat, selling the candy bar, right, as product placement 10 times, and then you throw in the F word to be more believable. So the more times you can throw in the F word, the more believable you are, apparently. And brainwashing 101. Just saying. I'm still trying to work on the audio. For some reason, everything's flipped around. If you guys, Zero and What's Truth, if you guys can maybe, while I'm doing this, go to your settings and see if you can click on your echo cancellation. If you do have a gear settings there, that way I can turn mine off and then I won't be chopping out. See what I'm saying?
A fucking wrench from Penny. I don't give a fuck which one's dirty. I don't want nothing to do with Katie. I don't want nothing to do with Zero. And I don't want nothing to do with Penny. And I don't give a fuck what anybody's got to say about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm a big boy. I wipe my own ass.
He's not a big boy, and Mo probably wipes his ass.
Fucking shit around my fucking channel, and she fucking knew better. She can't say she didn't fucking know because I told her 12 hours fucking prior. This is the fucking game plan. We're going live tomorrow. We're putting a fucking chat on every fucking 48 fucking hours. She already knew this. I said, Zero thinks he's unblockable. Let's fucking see about that. Within 12 hours, she gives that little cocksucker a fucking wrench. Eat a dick. You let that motherfucker go and defend your motherfucking ass when you need it. Because I know I'm not. That's what I know. And like I say, to each and every one of you, if you don't fucking believe me, go put it to the test. See if I come and defend it. And it sucks because you all think that Penny and fucking Tiffany are this big fucking team. They're not, and they're separate people. It's not as fucking everything as you all fucking think that it is. And Tiffany has done absolutely nothing to me, and neither has anybody else over there. Nobody from her chat said anything to me. Nobody from anywhere fucking. It's all Penny, and I'm fucking done with it, and I don't want anything to do with it. In fact, her fucking name, I don't know if you realize this, but you will. Her name is going to be banned from my channel as keywords. I don't even want her fucking name mentioned in my chat. I don't know any other Penny, so there'll be no, I can't talk about that. So there'll be no other Penny. I don't want no fucking Penny in my fucking chat no more, period, at all.
Wow.
Her name to be mentioned. She can't leave a comment. I don't want people talking about her. She can't defend herself over here. So I don't want any fucking negative comments about her. That's not what this is about. But she's
Then what is this
done.
about?
And we're done with her. And we're all fucking move on. Tomorrow's a new fucking day, and that's fucking that. And if anybody got a problem with it, you can dial 1-800 eat shit, because I don't give a fuck. I don't get fucking. It don't fucking matter.
Well
I ain't playing
educated
fucking games. She's a fucking double troll. That's what she is. She's working with low life motherfucking idiots like Zero fucking Infinity and fucking.
Wrong.
She will put her fucking head on a
what?
motherfucking chopping
Zero?
block for Zero
Zero's a great
Infinity,
guy.
and somehow I'll be painted the bad guy. That will not fucking happen, Penny. That will not.
No, you
fucking
paint
happen.
yourself as a bad guy.
That's what I was just about to say.
That will not happen. You will not paint me the villain. I'm being fucking civil with you right now.
She doesn't have to.
I'm not doing what the rest of the motherfuckers are going to do to you. The only thing I can do, the worst thing I can do, instead of saying I'm mad at you, is say I'm disappointed in you. That's always worse than being mad at somebody. I would rather fucking CEO be fucking hella mad at me. Hella mad at me. Block me on everything. I'd say, okay, she's mad. She'll get back to me. You know what I mean? She'll get back to me, right? But if she told me she's fucking disappointed in me, I would be fucking devastated. And that's what I am to you, Penny. I'm fucking disappointed. Done. I don't care. And instead of me beating you up out here physically, I'd rather just feed you to the wolves and tell all these people out here that don't like you, that fucking can't stand you.
After he just beat her up for an hour.
And TT6 don't have your back anymore, and you're definitely working with Zero Infinity, and he can be the one.
And she's definitely better off without you, Glen.
I think that's better. I think that's better. I think that's short, sweet, and straight for the throat. You know what I mean? Because that's it. I don't give a fuck anymore. You're never fucking doing that shit to me. You don't tell me what my fucking opinions are, and that's the whole reason why you're so fucking pissed. And your apology don't mean shit. Like I said, your apologies is fucking bullshit. And if I'm the wrong one, bullshit. And if I'm the wrong one, the fucking apologize. And if you were right, what the fuck? What the fuck did you think? If you were right, you know, were right. And, you know, how come? Five in that chat in the last month. Everybody, you know, I know. That anti-troll, 100%. We already.
You're causing an echo, dude.
Anti-troll is Zero Infinity. So you've got multiple Zero Infinities in your chat, Penny, and you fucking know it. And do what you do with it. That's your new fucking knight in shining armor. Zero motherfucking integrity. That's your new dude. And I don't give a fuck. And you know what? You've been dumped publicly. I'm changing my fucking Facebook status to fucking single. You've been dumped publicly. Once again, you've been dumped publicly. So I'm changing my Facebook status to fucking single and fucking looking, ladies. Hit me up.
We missed the freaking part where he said he was King Troll, dude.
I mean, I'm hearing that again.
Okay. I should fix it.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man? And he wants other ladies to hit him up after he did this to Penny Bunny over fucking like a nothing burger. There's nothing. There's nothing that I did in her live stream. I said a few sentences talking about the subject matter, about paranormal shit. It had nothing to do with him at all. Whatever she gave a wrench or not, give him the wrench. All he had to do was talk to her. She could have said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll try this or whatever, and I'll take it away. You know, if that pisses you off or whatever, you know, fine." That should have been. That's it. Like, okay, just don't do that no more.
Cancel you, so he can block you.
Again?
That's just to get you to. I mean, if that were a deal, that would be again just to block you, get you out of there, because that's what he would do. If you're sitting there without a wrench, he's just gonna block you.
Yeah, but he's upset. It's like, well, like my chat room is no Zero chat room. Okay, that's fine, but that's not your chat room. That's Penny's Bunny's fucking chat room. It's not yours. Like,
right?
You know. I mean, I understand that he gave her the benefit of if she doesn't want somebody in his chat room, he would block it or give somebody else a wrench, and she could reciprocate that, and she could, you know, block me or not give me a wrench or whatever, and I'll be fine with it. I'll be like, that's fine. I don't care. Like, it's not gonna upset me. If you want to do that for Glen, you know, because he does the same thing for you. Okay, that's whatever. You know, but this is just fucking outrageous, dude. Over nothing, seriously.
Well, his outrage is still selective. It's the controlled selective outrage.
I mean, he forgives everybody else. Remember, he says, "Oh, well, these guys, you know, they made videos against me, and I made videos against them, but I've forgiven them. I've even given them a wrench. Why not give me that benefit? I haven't even made any videos against him. He made one video against me. That was 6 years ago, or whatever. I don't care about that. Like, how come he doesn't give me that benefit of a doubt? Like, is he a hypocrite, or is there something else? I think there's something else going on that maybe I'm thinking that because I've known Glen the longest, I know things about him that probably most other people have no idea about. Maybe he doesn't want others to find out, or I'm running out of ideas why he absolutely cannot be around me.
Well,
And he's calling himself a troll.
maybe everyone else has failed, and it's up to him. Right?
I mean, it's like, dude, and now he's gonna hurt Penny Bunny. We're really, I kind of just did it by accident or whatever, whatever she was doing. It's like she didn't do it intentionally to piss him off. I mean, how does he not understand that?
Okay,
How does he not understand that she's on his side? How does he not understand that?
well, here's what you do, and just to eliminate it, is you go that next step, like what Truth said, and you analyze it. Could they be play fighting to get rid of you or other people that might come around to suck in butts? Right. But you got to look at it that way. I'm not saying that's the way it is. And I'm not necessarily.
If I'm zero integrity, then who cares? If I'm zero integrity, if I have nothing to say, then who cares what I say? If I'm in a chat room, Glenn, just laugh at me. If there's something to laugh about.
Right, but once you're on the hit list, right? Once you make that list, it's whoever's carrying the ball at that time.
Yaxley, Tony.
No, they're not carrying the ball now. They tried to, they just couldn't.
No, right.
But it's who's carrying the ball now. It's always going to be, you're going to be on roll call or cancellation list or whatever, you're on the list for. But that's just what I'm saying. It could be like that. I'm not saying Penny knows or is doing that to you. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they've tried to cancel her more than actually been successful with anybody in that whole.
I mean, in all reality, I think Glenn really over fucking reacted. There's nothing there, and I really believe he owes her apology. And he needs to really man the fuck up and say, hey, you know what? Here's the proof. Only 2 emails from 2022 of me ever working with her. 2 fucking emails from over 2 years ago. There's solid proof of her working with Zero. I'm not. We're not.
Well, what's interesting is it's like Philemon has to try to say that I work with Edward Stairs when I had one-time contact with him, shared some notes, and that's it. But it's like the same thing with Yax. He's trying to say, oh, you're with Yax, or you were with Yax. Dude, you were with him first and the longest. It's the same thing going on here, right? Glenda has been with them the longest. Penny, right, says a year or so or whatever. When I've only had contact with her a few times. But he's been with her the longest and helping her the longest. But all of a sudden, it's everybody else is working with her now. Oh, after you've already been working with her. That's what Philemon does.
He's completely wrong, and I don't think he's man enough to admit it. All the proof is out. All the proof is out there. I can send the fucking proof in a minute, literally.
Right.
The fact that she wrenched me and I participated in her chat about a paranormal subject that she has a guest on that had absolutely nothing to do with anything is not proof of me working with her at all. It's just proof of her putting me in a position where I wouldn't be banned or blocked or whatever. That way it wouldn't cause any controversy. That's really all that was. That's how I see it. Because I remember I used to go in and fucking the cone would constantly block me. I would come in with accounts and call him a retard and shit. And just to avoid all that, she's like, here's the ranch. So, see if you're just participating in the chat and not causing any trouble. That's it.
No, the thing was you were already on the list. They knew, so they were going to start any type of shit with you to make it look like you're the bad guy coming into their turf, and they want you're the one to put up.
But it's just absolutely ridiculous. The whole thing is fucking absurd. Like, how many times did Glenn contradict himself in his proclamation?
Problem is, Zero, you know as well as I do, as absurd as it is, it's still well funded. Still a well funded program.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying she absolutely doesn't deserve what Glenn did to her. That was completely uncalled for.
I don't know. I mean,
The whole thing about I am some sort of villain or whatever the fuck Glenn says I am is completely absurd. Because, like,
there wasn't
where's
really
the
any
proof?
serious accusation there either out of all of that.
Nothing. Oh, he's in the chat and blah blah blah. Well, what did I say in her chat? Oh, he was talking about paranormal stuff. He didn't say anything that I said. Nothing that's damning or makes it look like I'm working for her. I mean, I came in with an anti-troll account.
Something.
I mean, for the moment,
ulterior motive.
it's like I came in with an anti-troll account, and it's just like I made a joke, and I don't know if Penny probably knows that it's my account, that maybe at the time she didn't think of it or didn't pay attention to it, and she just responded to a couple of messages that, hey, you're not trollable, and trolls are just silly, they're retarded, or whatever. That's all I said with the anti-troll account. She just responded to it. She kept going with her live stream. She was busy. Whether she knew it was me or not, it really doesn't fucking matter. Like, I just said a little joke.
It doesn't matter to me whose sock accounts or who. Some of them are just hilarious.
Like, it's all about Glenn's ego. I mean, really, like.
Right. But it's been inflated for some reason. There's been the carrot dangled for some reason.
Yeah.
And that's
completely disproportional to everything.
Even like the Domingos. Domingo had a hothead ego, right? The way he would get on his voice changer and think he was good. I mean, he was funny, right?
Yeah.
But they can't have a complete dumbass try to pull off that position. Come on.
I mean, all Glenn did is just expose himself as a control freak. He was basically running a cult. You either believe everything we believe, or or you're the suppressant person. You know what I mean? Like in Scientology.
Well, you know who's fueling his fire there is Not So Crazy Lady and Cosette.
I don't know. I haven't seen her in ages.
Yeah. That's their main hangout now. They went from Daniel Dowd's. Cosette was in Daniel Dowd's. Some other places. James D.
Well,
sock accounts wrenched. But yeah, mainly Cosette and Not So Crazy Lady are biggest cheerleaders in there. And then the Not So Crazy Lady goes over to COVID's. And even though she says she stands in her own square, she's fueling the fire for guys like Glenda and COVID's on in the background, but on the surface they're like, oh, we stand on our own square, oh, we're our own team, and no.
Shit.
They're charging up their little Energizer Bunny, whoever it is, whoever's live at that time. And they do. They literally go from chat to chat to chat and just kind of keeping that fire going.
Well, my lunch break is about over. Do you have any?
Yep, I gotta get out of here too. Oh, what I'm gonna do? If you can hang out and just listen. Yeah, jump off here, but listen. I'm gonna play. I started in about 11 minutes in. And I'm telling you, somewhere in there maybe is where he says he's King Troll. I gotta get it. So I'm gonna start it over 10 minutes and then shut her down.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
I hope Glenn does the right thing and mans up. All the proof, all the receipts are there. If he wants me, I can send it to him to his Skype account, which I still have from fucking
Dude, if you wanted to man up,
2018.
I guarantee you one of the spies would have got back to him and he would have clicked the link. Okay.
It's all there, Glenn. I'm not working with Penny. Penny isn't working with me. All that shit is just fucking. It's all your imagination, dude. All that Penny Bunny said, she was being honest. She wasn't lying. She had nothing against me. She didn't see anything wrong with me. That's all she's ever said. You found that to be too suspicious? That reflects on you, not on her. And she didn't lie about anything that happened in the past 4 days. So if she's apologizing, don't say it's insincere because you don't want to face all the facts. Then you're the one who's not sincere. You're making presumptions and using your status in your group to drive your truth, quote unquote, as the truth. So it's up to you, Glenn. Do you want to know the real truth? Or do you want to continue punishing Penny Bunny and our people for no fucking reason? For some stupid fucking wrench bullshit. Which, if you're a troll, that shouldn't bother you at all, dude. Seriously? You're a troll and me being in your chat or her chat bothers you? Glenn, everybody that comes in my chat room, back in the day, I give everybody a wrench and I always allow them to speak. Just like Jeff Stewart used to do. Whatever happened to that? You know what I mean? Let them expose themselves. But then there will be nothing to expose because I wouldn't do anything fucking stupid anyways. All I would have done is talk about Yaxley. Because I have videos from the past, not my words, actual video evidence of his fucking criminal behavior. Okay? That's all I want to do is to share that with you.
It's noticeable who he's going to lightly slap. Know what I'm saying? He might bring up their name, but just kind of a little bit, right? And that's about it. That might tell you a little bit more on really which side he's on.
Yeah,
He's going hard in the paint like Tony. Tony was still play fighting with some people. They were always play fighting. And that showed, right? I'm not saying him and Penny are play fighting. I just know Glenda's, probably had Penny as a target the whole time. Who knows?
Well,
it's just he was looking.
I'll let Glenn decide. And Glenn, don't use me as a scapegoat to fuck with Penny. She didn't do anything wrong. If you want to say shit about me, make a video, put all your shit out about me, dude. Be a fucking real man. Like, expose me. Don't attack fucking women that gave a wrench in their chat or whatever.
Yeah, he says he's got the videos going all the way back or something.
Yeah, I want to see them. I actually want to see them.
Yeah.
I'll gladly set
our box, but that's the thing. He wants us to open up our box, so he's got something to use against us to twist around. He's not going to open up his box and go, look. No.
I don't have anything against him. That's the thing. That's all him. It's all him. It's all in his head. There's nothing there. If he has something against me, he has something to open up about me. Go ahead, open it up. I'm not gonna open any boxes because I don't have anything for you, man. You have something to say against me, not the other way around. And Glen did open his own
been a
box
few
up and
times like
exposed
that too.
himself.
It's been a few times like that too, where I think you kind of get the raw end of the deal all of a sudden, but it helps prove pattern. That's the thing.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, man. Catch you later.
Yep. Thanks again for having me. Take care.
Yep.
And we're live.
That's funny. All right, and I think if I go to this setting, I shouldn't have. Hopefully now there's no dropouts. I'm trying to find this part. Even if I got to play this thing again and let it go without any interruptions, I want to find the part where he said he is King Troll because, I mean, that's not good, dude. I gotta find it. We gotta find it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now that we got all of that shit out of our system, it's time to get this out of my system. Because this been fucking eating me for days. And yeah, I will know one thing for sure. I will sleep fucking good tonight.
It sounds like you're not getting laid there, Glenda, just saying.
Good in the last couple days because shit's been on my motherfucking mind. Shit's been on my motherfucking mind. And this is a stream that I've made my own fucking decision to fucking make. It was going to get done one way or it was going to get done another. And I decided to go this way because I know I'm the better person. So it's just what it is. Everybody would expect if somebody fucked me over that I'd come out here and I would have beat their fucking head off the floor. Well, if that's what you came here for, that's not really what you're going to get today. You might get that, but it's just not going to happen here today, right? It's just, it is what it is. It's fucking, but there's somebody that's close to me that fucking, that I feel fucking did me wrong. And, I could do one or two things. I could come out here. I could play private messages. I could this, that. I could say this person's dirty. I could whatever the fuck it is, you know. And I'm only arguing with one person. I'm not arguing with a whole group of people. I'm arguing with one person, and it ain't even an argument. It's just this is what it is. We can make it an argument. I got fucking, and I mean, I got a whole. I could make a mini series. I could make 3 mini series out of all my fucking private messages, like literally. Like I could make. I'm not in a group anymore. That group, but I've got fucking the whole thing downloaded. So do what you do. Somebody fucking saved it, and they can save it for a rainy day, whatever they want. But if I was in that group, you can bet your bottom fucking dollar that I've got my copy. So, and no matter what, I'm a troll. I'm an admitted troll. I admit that I'm a troll. That's what I am. That's what I've always been. That's what I'll always be. As long as you've ever known me, I've been a troll. As long as you'll ever know me, I'll be a troll. The day I stop being a troll is the day I stop fucking internet for me. That's when I get off. You know what I mean? That's when I'm off the fucking bus. That's it. I'm done. I'll always be a troll. And somebody said to me,
dude, once again, I mean, right there, somewhere else in here, he says he's King Troll. And I must have missed it. It's in here somewhere. But the thing is, King Troll isn't about throwing bullshit out and using just your mouth hole. I mean, I know I just had some bad sound, but at least I can clear up my bad sound. I just did by pressing a few buttons, and it's on the broadcaster now. You know what I'm saying? It was working, and now it's not working, and it's stupid. Anyway, dude, I mean, he says somewhere in here he is King Troll, and I want that clip.
I'm an admitted troll. I admit that I'm a troll. That's what I am. That's what I've always been. That's what I'll always be. As long as you've ever known me, I've been a troll. As long as you'll ever know me, I'll be a troll. The day I stop being a troll is the day I stop fucking internet for me. That's when I get off. You know what I mean? That's when I'm off the fucking bus. That's it. I'm done. I'll always be a troll. And somebody said to me the other day, there's no honor amongst trolls. Well, there is honor amongst trolls. There is. Maybe not all, but there's honor amongst trolls. And there's more honor amongst trolls than there is YouTube friendships. And I've been proven that this week for sure. This weekend for absolute 100%. There's no doubt, no fucking doubt in my mind. Okay.
What about just basic respect? How about that? Try that on for size one day.
So somebody that's very close to me, I am fucking done with. There's no makeup. There's no nothing. I'm done. That's it. When I'm done, I'm done. And you can keep going and picking that bone and whatever. If that person would like to open that fucking box of fucking messages, then by all means, honey, let's see what's in the box. Open it up. Because I'm a troll and you claim not to be. So if you really want, I'm kind of bored right now. I really don't have a lot going. Like, there's really not a lot going on right now. I mean, Tracy's gone. Katie's fucking kind of, I don't know what the fuck Katie's doing. Nobody really knows what I don't think Katie knows what she's doing. And I really don't have a lot going on. So it would be a good time if you wanted to open that box and show us what's inside. I mean, because people would love to see inside that box. I mean, that would be better than fucking, Tracy when she threw all the dirty laundry out. I'm not going to throw all the dirty laundry out today, but I will. Absolutely, I will. I'll always defend myself. I'll always defend TT6, no matter ever fucking what. TT6 is not a fucking parody fucking group. And we are an established fucking troll team. And we'll always be an established troll team. That's that. Nobody will ever fucking separate, divide, or conquer us. It will never happen. It hasn't happened yet. And I don't think it ever will happen. So if you're wondering who that person is, I'm about to tell you who I could come out here right now and play messages, prove my point, everything else. But to the best of my ability, and I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't have receipts and know to be 100% that this person is definitely fucking dirty. That person is Penny fucking Bun. And I know for sure that she fucked me over. And she's still trying to fuck me over. She's backpedaling. She's fucking losing her fucking shit. And I don't give a fuck anymore. I really fucking don't. And I know everybody would expect me to come out here and beat her head off the floor. Well, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is something that nobody expects me to do. Because everybody expects me to just fucking go. It's go time, right? Like, you got fucked over. Well, show us how bad you got fucked over. Well, I'll tell you how bad I got fucked over. This is how bad that I got fucked over. One, I know for sure she's connected with fucking Zero Infinity. Beyond a fucking doubt. Beyond a fucking doubt. If I took my chat, my file.
There you go.
I introduce you guys.
Here's some serious victimhood. Like Glenda.
This is Shizzle. I just want to introduce you guys to the newest YouTube victim. It's pretty sad what's going on with this guy right here. Mr. COVIDs. He's being stalked. Yeah, this guy right here, he's being stalked by a Gomez and a Shizzle. It's really too much, and it's very dramatic. And I just hope we all could give this man a shoulder to lean on. We should provide the ventilation for this one right here. Now, if you can, maybe go to this guy's channel and wish him the best. Because he's under a lot of stress right now. And I fear for his mental state. I'm not much of a religious person, and I don't ever pray. But let's try to give a prayer for Mr. COVIDs. Dear whatever is responsible for all this, we have a man on YouTube that's just going through the worst of the worst right now. Dear whatever is responsible for all this COVIDs guy, he likes to make people sound like offended sex registered, whatever, and pedophiles. That's what he likes doing. But then if you call him out on it, he cries. Wow. And then he claims to be stalked. So whatever's responsible for all this, I hope you could grant this man the clarity for his mental state, just to know that he's going to be okay. I don't think there's anybody in the bushes in his front yard right now. And anytime somebody goes to his channel and types, like hello or something, or is your ventilation fixed, he feels like he's being stalked. There might be some, current PTSD that might be influencing this, or past, should I say, PTSD. But whatever's responsible for all this, I'm going to pray for this man that he finds peace and tranquility. And I pray that he could go on YouTube without feeling like he's being stalked after he slanders people. Yeah. So there's that. I don't say amen at the end of my prayers, so I'll say, I'm done. There we go. I'm done. Prayer's over. And I also forgot to mention that COVID wants to sue me. He wants to sue me. So I'll just give him some advice on that. Good luck. And in the meantime, if you need any e-tissue, you could ask me. I will provide. You could have e-tissue all you want. I'll give you unlimited e-tissue COVIDs. Or even better yet, there's probably people that are a little closer to you on this YouTube thing. Just maybe go to their channel and be like, do you have any e-tissue? I need to sue Shizzle. And I don't know if I could handle his feedback without me feeling like I'm being stalked. And just ask him for a tissue. I'm sure they'll help you out, bud. In the meantime, good luck with your court. And, yeah.
Yes, the Boo-Hoo Effect here. I want to address a couple of things. You have been harassing, and I've seen you picking fights, taking the initiative, Mr. Unemployed, Mr. Facts and Truth, Mr. Prove It. You're picking fights, and then you go and preach about division when you are the main culprit. A good example of doing that very thing, shitless. Because you got nothing else to do.
In these times of causing pain, what we need some horrorcore when the blood turns into rain. Soon as he's dead, we cut his head. And I don't care about how much this devil bled. What's your name? God of horrorcore. Hey. Who can it be? Only Gangsta Nip will satisfy me. Jordan King, my homie, he's a part of my crew. Psych ward. He said those other rappers, they try to rap like you. Help me out. It's a horrorcore thing, you can bounce to this. Roll up the kush, smoke an ounce to this. At the strip club, you can work with this. Slide down the pole, you can twerk to this. Hey. Hannibal Lecter, come on through and make it rain. You can bring Ted Bundy too. Freddie, Jason, and Charlie Manson. No matter what ill I mention, keep dancing. I created horrorcore. I created it. Bounce with it. You can work with it. All the homies two-step girls twerk with it. Hey, bounce with it. You can work with it. All the homies two-step girls twerk with it. Hey, hey. I created horrorcore.
You got nothing better to do than harass others because of your own personal misery. That seems to be the going theme.
They say I'm crazy, like Charlie Sheen. Hey. When the knife goes in your side, you can hardly scream. It's not a dream, or so it seems. All the caskets open up on Halloween. I'm from H-Town. Hey. Shout out my people. SPC. When the moon is full, we turn to Resident Evil. Yeah. Set you on fire. Burn. Your time expires. In come the vampires. Yeah. And Michael Myers. Help me out. It's a horrorcore thing, you can bounce to this. Roll up the kush, smoke an ounce of this. At the strip club, you can work with this. Slide down the pole, you can twerk to this. Hey. Hannibal Lecter, come on through and make it rain. You can bring Ted Bundy too. Freddie, Jason, and Charlie Manson. No matter what ill I mention, keep dancing. I created horrorcore. I created it, bounce with it. You can work with it. All the homies two-step girls twerk with it. Hey, bounce with it. You can work with it. All the homies two-step girls work with it. Hey, I created horrorcore.
Now, let's address account, okay? Now, on this particular account, he burns a car, and then he lives at home, and there's also an action of a fire that was started somehow, some way, okay? Don't you think that's kind of coincidental? Okay? And that's what you excluded in your little argument. Isn't that right? Child stalker supporter.
And he was only on my
Give
stream.
anyone else a fucking pass.
He only came on my streams for Mike Truth, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I had Ed on my stream only to fight with Aaron. Aaron was in my
guys,
he comes in to fight Aaron. And Aaron, after months and months, and Aaron's a good detective. Why would you be scared of a guy if you had dirt on him? Why wouldn't you want to go after him?
Have you questioned
Yes.
that?
So why?
About the
yes and no. The only time he came on my panel, it was to fight Gomez, and then I was hoping Gomez came on. But I wasn't. But
you didn't question him about his accusations. You were more focused on it, Gomez, huh?
No, I didn't really get to ask him questions because Gomez didn't show up. So it was
he these accusations and investigating.
What accusations? What accusations?
CP.
Which ones?
Ed.
Which one?
CP Ed.
Yeah, so at this point, it looks like, from what I see, unless I have other evidence to prove me otherwise, he's clear of that because he got in trouble for the other thing. So it looks like that's a non-issue, unless you have if you had other evidence. If you had other evidence, I would love to see it. I would change my stance. But at this point, without having further evidence, I can't, criminalize the guy for something he's not convicted of. So, but I would ask him tough questions.
Who do you have evidence on?
I wasn't really expecting for him to come on. If he came on, I probably would have asked him. I mean, he didn't really come on because he left. So what's the long and short of it? Since Aaron wouldn't pull up, he left pretty quickly and went to bed. So, and then I know that because Angela literally called him.
Serious accusations, and you didn't question them. But you will talk about a Gomez and try to.
He's off, what I'm saying is he's off. From what I see, I don't have any evidence to convict him of or question him about. If the police didn't convict him of what they found, how can I go on it? They know more than I do.
Yeah,
I don't know all the facts.
Investigations.
But what I'm saying is, have you ever heard of somebody getting in trouble, going to jail, they let you out, and then you go back for another thing? They usually give it to you right at once. So what I'm saying is, unless
they try interrogating you, and if you don't say shit, they'll let you go. And once they try to get you to snitch on yourself, but they're probably running investigations. They probably interrogated him.
So I don't have all the
was he arrested?
Allegedly, I don't know.
All right, so they probably interrogated him. That means there
was convicted.
Very well be investigations if he wasn't charged for it and got innocent. So right now, only time will tell. But hey, Scotty, you said he's clear. You just said
I didn't say he was. I said it looks like to me. Hey, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional, bro.
Scotty said
you're over talking. Scotty said that was a mischaracterization.
Scotty said Edward is clear.
As long as I can see, As far as I can see, he's been exonerated.
As you can see, he's clear because he was interrogated. Okay.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he's clear. I'm saying I don't have any evidence.
You did say he's clear.
I'm not going to speak on stuff.
And you also admitted you haven't called him out for the accusations, but you will obsess over Gomez without any CP accusations.
Yeah, I take my time. It took me a long time to speak out against Gomez.
Action for Edward.
Absolutely.
I'm Felomon
if Edward came on my channel, I would ask him questions. I would.
But you haven't. And you said he's Felomon.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. It is, of course, Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge, and I'm Andrew Esquire. I was up very, very late last night till like 3, 4 in the morning, so I'm a little bit groggy, still waking up here, getting my water, but reviewing this document was like a shot of caffeine in the morning, and frankly, there's some details we're going to go over today that are pretty intense, so guys, strap in and get ready for it. I'm going to, once again, be covering this in what I view as a very objective way, and getting into the facts of this search warrant, which we now have. Now, I will be posting the search warrant on Locals afterwards, absolutely for free, so anybody can download it and go get it, have access to it. And this is something that is very interesting. Looks like it was the result of a public records request, which, you know, you're always allowed to. For those that don't know, I worked in the government. This is something very common. You're allowed to submit records requests, and these things are often fulfilled where the documents are sent out as requested by the specific public records request. And one of the reasons why this appears to be reliable is because it's got the right case numbers, it's got the right information, it's got the right documentation. So for all I know at this point, I'm treating this document as 100% reliable. I have not seen any evidence that this would not be reliable. So this is absolutely the going assumption. This is the search warrant. So we're getting into the actual details. Before, we just had the statement of probable cause, which was separate from and apart from the actual warrant itself and the basis for the warrant. So we're going to be going over that, all of the details on the show, and we're going to do it as cleanly as we can here today. So one thing let me do here whilst we do this out. I just want to make sure I get this out on Twitter. So if you guys can do me a solid and can retweet me as I put this out, that'll help us get the word of this show out and help others find this information, because obviously you want to watch lawyers dissecting this, not just random people on a forum. I'll get these super chats and memberships real quick, and then we're going to get into the actual document, which I have redacted the address because it's in like 6 or 7 places, but it's one document, so it's a little bit easier, and because it's not totally publicly accessible. One dickhead says gifted 10 Legal Mindset memberships. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you so much. Professor Keene said, hold up, LM. Let me get the popcorn. Jamie Moodley says, Barnes and Viva stood with Jack Murphy, and now they stand with Nick. Look, listen, all I heard from them were legal arguments. And I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say this again. And I really don't care who I piss off, and I think that was pretty clear yesterday. I'm not in the tank for one side or another, the Nick Simps or the Knicks haters. I'm here to stand for the law. right? And from what I heard of the short part of Barnes's constitutional arguments, those are constitutional arguments. Now they may be shit, which we reviewed yesterday, and a lot of other lawyers like Nate, like Kurt, gave an analysis of Barnes's constitutional arguments, and some of them they thought were bad. Some of his arguments were garbage. But as lawyers, we are allowed to make arguments. Now, if they made any of those Naruto appeals, the Brony appeals, as I call them, the friendship appeals, that's totally different. That's something that I'm not doing on my channel. Other people are free to do. I've said enough. You can go back to my first video, which is the only video where I'm going to talk about my feelings on the matter. Everything else, we're just talking about the law, and we're just talking about the facts. Matzifer says, good afternoon, Andrew. Please enjoy my super berries on the assumption they will not be gacked up through a Benjamin, unlike a certain Minnesotan. This is a reference, of course, the $100 bill that was found, which tested positive for cocaine in the Rekieta residence. Now, one thing I will state is here, there have been a lot of videos on the internet and a lot of other content creators that are making claims, that are saying things. And I would be very, very careful about listening to certain reports that are not based in fact or not based on what's actually come out. But what has come out is now quite salacious. So we're going to get into that today. Also, let me fix Rumble real quick because my Rumblers are telling me that it didn't quite work. Rumble always seems to have some problems, one way or another. I love Rumble, I love it, but sometimes it's so difficult. Okay, I think I fixed Rumble now. So Rumble should start up right now. Okay, cool. And actually, let me go ahead for a second. Let me play something I'm going to play a short little clip as I reset this. 1 second.
But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob.
Okay, cool. Should be good on Rumble. So for those on Rumble, hope you can see me. Hope everything's good. Sorry about that. Appreciate you. All right. Cool. So let's get into the document here. And this is the redacted version of the search warrants. So we got that right here. Now the document itself is about, how many pages? We've got 11 pages, but of that, many of the pages are detailing items, so it's going to be a rather brief read through. I'm just going to go ahead and read through it, and we're going to stop at some pertinent areas to talk, but mostly I'm going to be read throughing it, and then we may have to do a little rewinding as well. Okay, so this is obviously in Kandiyohi County. People say I mispronounced that, but once again, you got a weird name, it's going to get mispronounced. District Court, 8th Judicial District. This is an application for a search warrant by Quinn Pomplum. Not going to do a lot of humor here, but Quinn Pomplum is definitely a weird name for an officer. Here we've got a licensed peace officer in the state of Minnesota making an application to this court for a warrant to search the premises, and the person described below for the property and thing described below. I know that the content of this application and affirm the statements contained in this application are true based on my own knowledge or believed to be true. I believe that the following described property and thing, namely controlled substances, including methamphetamine, cocaine, and or controlled substances prohibited by law, and paraphernalia commonly associated with sales and uses of controlled substances, items that would show controlled substance use that would not qualify as legal drug paraphernalia, is or are at the premises described as, and this is a residence. I have redacted the address, so the address is out now, but it is a tar driveway leading to 51st Street, 2 stories with a 3-stall garage. Main door is located on the south and southwest entrance. Nicholas Robert Rekieta, birthplace 12/16/1981 in the township of New London, Kandiyohi, state of Minnesota. I apply for the search warrant on the grounds of possession of property, and property are things that can constitute evidence which show crime has been committed and tends to show a particular person has committed the crime. So they were going in, and now we're going to see, other facts which lead to other crimes being implicated, but they were going in for drugs, right? So that's an important factor here. Let's continue here. So he's obviously a licensed peace officer, state of Minnesota since 2009. He's been employed by the sheriff's office since 2013. He's been assigned to the detective division full-time. He's focused on felony-level crimes, including criminal sexual conduct, homicide, death investigations, missing persons, fatal car accidents, burglary, theft, harassment, stalking, assaults, controlled substances, child sex abuse material, and financial crimes. These are what he has experience in, okay? Not what they're suspecting. So this is just, he's an experienced cop who's done a lot of stuff. From 2013 to 2018, Affiant was assigned to the Candiota County Patrol Division for investigating street-level crimes, including driving under the influence, controlled substance, theft, burglaries, assaults, financial crimes, frauds, and domestic violence. From 2010 to 2013, he was employed as Chief of Police for Sacred Heart, Minnesota, which included administration, investigations, and patrol. So this guy has some experience. Hundreds of hours in crime scene investigation, property crimes, criminal sexual conduct, criminal interdiction, domestic violence, hate crimes, criminal sex abuse, active shooter, death investigation, aquatic death, elder abuse, vulnerable adult, financial abuse, financial crimes, firearms, less lethal munitions, diversionary devices, chemical agents, cellular phone extractions, cellular tower investigations, and evidence collection. He's certified in firearm instruction, SWAT team leaders, cell phone technology, mapping and analysis, less lethal munitions, flash sound diversion, chemical agents instruction, DMT operator, boat and water, ATV, and snowmobile safety operator, Glock armor, Alice instruction, and former drug recognition evaluator. So that establishes his background. That establishes the fact that this guy has some experience, that he knows what he's doing, and that he is capable of performing this. So that's all established now. Let's continue scrolling down here. May 16th, Candiota County Sheriff Sergeant David Nestor received a report of possible child neglect. So this is why it's in the title. That's why I put that there. This is something that I think is one of the biggest bombshells out of this, is that this is not, before this, it was more speculation, but this warrant was not just for the factual basis, the facts underlying this was not just controlled substance abuse, but there was potential child neglect that was suspected. And this is something that's been speculated, and this is something that was not really known before. People were saying one thing or another. Was this neglect part of the reason why they went in or not? And now we know, confirmed, that it was. Now, does that mean, once again, let me be very clear, and I'm going to say this, right? So Nick defenders, don't get your panties in a wad here. Nick is, of course, innocent until proven guilty. He has not been proven guilty of this. What this says is the search warrant was based on possible child neglect, right? Everyone is innocent until proven guilty, but the search warrant was based on these facts. So that is that's pretty bad. And to me, this, in the analysis of this and in the public relations, having child neglect as on the table as one of the reasons here is going to be one of the most salacious details of all of this case and of this arrest of Nick Requeda. Right. And this is something that I think is very damning from a brand management standpoint. I think this is something that Nick will feel very pressed not to react to. In fact, I might expect a reaction from him in public or in private on this. So, yeah. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. So let's continue with this document. Let's see here. He resides at, obviously, the location redacted in Candiota County, resides at this residence with his wife, Kayla Christine Requeta, date of birth 1984, and 5 children ages 6 to 16. So none of them are of the age of majority. They were all minors. Indicated 4 people from the church had gone to him reporting neglect of the children. Okay, so here it is, guys. This is another very, 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 very important detail here. Extremely important detail. Okay, because it wasn't just one person. It wasn't just one person who came over, and it wasn't just Aaron. It wasn't Aaron Imholt, from what we can see. So the reporter, the person who came and turned this in, I do not believe from these details, and we're going to see later, there's details that support this. I do not believe this was Aaron Imholt, who's one of these 4 people from quote unquote church. I don't even think Aaron Imholt goes to the same church as them. Or goes to church at all, frankly. So these people from the church reported that to the mandatory reporter, who went in and delivered the report. They also talked about possible controlled substance use and a questionable relationship with an additional couple. Okay, so now that is something that we can talk about a little bit more. See, before, this was something that was totally irrelevant. The relationship with between Aaron Imholt and April Imholt and what was going on there. Now that's become part of the search warrant. Now it's something that we can talk about, and we have to talk about, because it is a factor that was put in the search warrant, right? Now we can say, okay, this is a fact that is actually being used. Now, is it a crime to have a quote unquote questionable relationship, right? No, but it plays in with the factors and how and the evidence they were looking at. So this is going to come up. This is going to come up because of that relationship and the social media they were putting out there, which, as I've said, and I say this so often in my coverage, not just of Nick Requeta, but of VTubers, of Disney, of everything. Stuff you're putting on social media is a matter of public record. There's no interest in privacy to anything you're putting on the interwebs for everyone to view. So this is going to be very, very, very damning for them because of that nature of their jobs. Because Aaron obviously is online and Nick is online as well. So Nicholas is a social media blogger. I would not call him a blogger. This is some boomer speak. I mean, to me, when I read that, I was like, what the fuck, blogger? People haven't blogged since like the 80s and 90s. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Blogging? Come on. Blogging is really outdated. And by the way, for your super chats, we will get to those. There's a point in this where I'll get to a pause and I'll get to those, and then we'll get through the rest of the document. So don't worry. We're going to get to those. We're just reading through the facts first. So thank you for your super chats, and Rumble rants as well will all be read. So do appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. So let's continue here. These individuals were identified. Oh, sorry. His wife Kayla had befriended hosts from a different local social media blogger. So Kayla was the one who befriended these folks, and those people are Aaron Imholt and April Imholt. So now they become relevant. Aaron Michael Imholt and April Diane Imholt. So now the statements of Aaron Michael Imholt are looking a little bit more relevant. Let's continue. Affiant knows personally there are personalities of the Steel Toe Morning Show, which used to be in St. Cloud, Minnesota. However, as of the recent years, the show has been a social media entertainment show strictly online. It was reported that the Imholts may have been staying with the Requetas and their home was in disarray and cluttered. So this is a factor that is now reported. The cluttered and disarray of the Requeta household has now been reported in several places, right? So you've got it in the investigation of the house, and you've got it in the search warrant as well. Now, as Steve Gosney said, this can be something that police just kind of routinely put in there. So, Steve said, hey, look, listen, don't put too much stock in it. But when it matches up in several areas, it doesn't start to look good. It matches up between the warrant and the statement of probable cause when they actually went into the house. So it's not a good look there. clutter and disarray. And I think it says something for the public relations. Once again, there's the legal side, and then there's the view of the public where, Nick is, well, not having his house in order, right? It was reported by a church preschool teacher. So this is very important. Now, this to me hits home, guys, because I don't know if you guys know this about me, and this is a fact that I talk about sometimes, and people who know me for a little longer. I was an assistant youth and children's pastor, and I did teach preschool. And I just think of the kids that I taught for preschool, and I taught middle school, preschool, and elementary school kids. And I just think if I saw kids coming in a bad condition, I don't know. I don't know if I could put up with that. I really don't know if I could put up with that. It's just really tough to see. I mean, I remember even once I saw a kid and he got a black eye, but it wasn't because he said it was a friend, but I'm like, it's not good. It's not good. Children had complained of being hungry, not well fed, and wearing the same clothes for 3 or 4 days at a time, which would start to smell. This fact, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the most damning in terms of PR, in terms of everything else. And it shows that there's a basis in neglect of the investigation, not just substance abuse. That is a very important factor, that they're getting reports. And by the way, here you go. The children complained. This is not the teacher. This is not the teacher saying this, oh, they look that way. No, the children are telling the teacher that they're hungry, not fed, wearing the same clothes at the same time. That will start to smell, right? That's the damning part here. Very, very damning. Nick was reported to be lethargic and appeared high and drugged driving a car around. Not good. Not good. Another individual advised that and reported that Nick would walk out randomly during sermons and notice behavioral changes in him. I know he's talked a lot about the Scandinavian prudes, maybe this can be the fact. Maybe this is kind of what he was. Maybe this is kind of what he was getting at here. Is the people in church were looking at him weird because they were noticing behavioral changes, and he was walking out randomly during sermons to do God knows what or for what reason, right? Kayla looked anorexic and Nick lost substantial amount of weight. So it's probably, Nick's complaining about the church and his railing about the church and the pastor is probably related to the fact that they were noticing him. So it was probably related to the fact that they were noticing him. So these things are linked. And we're going to be able to link up, and I'm sure that it's already going to be done. I'm sure the Farms is already on it, right? Of linking up these facts, right, with video. So Nick is bitching about the prudes and the church and the message and the all this stuff. And the issue wasn't the service. The service probably didn't change very much. To be honest, churches don't change. It was Nick that was changing because he was diving, according to these allegations, deeper into addiction. One individual described Nicholas as having injection or track marks on his arm. Now, this links up, and this factor is what may be linked up with the brown substance, which I am hoping, if it is heroin, but that would be the injection or track mark site. Because so far we've only had evidence presented, right, or rather allegations presented of cocaine and ketamine. They found cocaine and ketamine, at least based on the field test, tested positive for cocaine. And there was also pills that were identified as ketamine. And then there's an unidentified brown substance, which will be subsequently identified. Right, so that may be what's there. Now, that's speculation still, has not been confirmed, but that's where that factor may play in. The reporter reiterated concerns about possible neglect and or controlled substance abuse. This is why I mean, we were all expecting the second part, the controlled substance. But the fact that the reporter based this on possible neglect is the reason why this was not a knock, knock, knock on the door. Why it wasn't a... This was not a knock on the door because it was not just controlled substance abuse. It was neglect plus. It was neglect plus. So when you do this analysis, you do have to consider that as a factor. So when we're looking at Fourth Amendment, does it stand up under the Fourth Amendment? You have to factor that in as well. The Affiant started to review the Rekieta and Immold social media blogs. Okay, now let's just say something real quick. Before today, this was pure speculation. And you guys know I don't engage in speculation. I wait for the facts. And you know what? I'm going to admit this, guys. I'm going to admit this, and I'm going to make it. This is a confession. Sometimes waiting for the facts can prevent you from being right. Because if you take a guess, if you speculate, you're sometimes right. Sometimes when you speculate, you're right. And was this a potential scenario I could have imagined in speculation? Yes. But did I want to do that? No, I did not. I did not want to speculate. But now, that we have this document, it's no longer speculation. They were looking at Nick's. They were looking at Nick's videos. They were looking at Nick's videos. And they saw what many people saw. They saw what many of the people that were critics of Nick saw. They saw evidence of abuse, of substance abuse. The blogs are related to legal issues and high-profile trials, as Nicholas is a licensed attorney. Nicholas is known to drink alcoholic beverages excessively on these video blogs. I immediately noted that Nick's appearance in the recent months have changed. Guys, this is extremely relevant. This is extremely relevant because we saw that as well. But a lot of people said, oh, it's because you're paying too much attention, because you watch all the time, because you're jaded. But what right now we're finding out is that a casual observer, someone who doesn't even know Nick at all and looks at it, would look at it and say he doesn't look well. I'm yelling because this is a very important fact. It's an important fact that a casual observer, a reasonable person, would look at Nick and say, this guy doesn't look right. And this is why you're seeing streamers all over the internet, all over YouTube, say they're looking at Nick and he doesn't look good. This was something that was maybe a speculation or people were debating it. Now it's because of this and because we're using it as evidence. We got to say this is a factor. People are looking at him and people are just saying, this guy does not look good. This guy does not look good. Let's continue here. This is rough, guys. This is really rough. In videos from January 2024 compared to May, so this is a 4-month period, Nick appears to have lost weight. He appears tired and strung out. Common with controlled substance users. Nicholas commonly refers to his studio as his basement in his own residence. Nicholas has been the victim of swatting phone calls and is known to your Affiant in the Candiotty County because of these calls. When they responded, they were at this location. So Nick's been swatted. Now, look, I don't support swatting, even against bad people. So just understand that. No, like, people shouldn't be swatting people even if you don't like them. Swatting can lead to very bad outcomes. Not just dogs getting shot, but people. So not a fan of that. It's not cool, even if Nick is a piece of shit, right? Even if that's there, not really cool. But he's been a subject to that. So obviously knew who he was. While reviewing Imholt's social media blogs, Aaron recently indicated that he and April were getting a divorce. Okay, so the divorce arc is now part of the legal record. So Aaron Imholt getting a divorce is now something that is material to this. Aaron goes on to say that he experimented with cocaine 3 times and Molly 6 times in the past, in the recent past. So cocaine. So he's talking about coke and Molly. So the evidence there is Aaron has done this. The Imholtz broadcast a podcast from the Rekieta studio with the podcast saying live from Spicer. This is the Steel Toe Morning Show 12/19/23. Throughout the Imholtz video blogs, it's apparent that they and the Requietas were friends and recently may have had a falling out. It also showed that in the recent videos of the Imholtz, April has at times appeared tired, lethargic, and strung out as well. So April not looking good in those videos, and this is a tangible fact. This is a tangible fact. In both the Nicholas and Imholtz video blogs from Rekieta's studio, it is apparent that they are in the same room and those items in the background appear the same. At one point during the Imholtz videos, Nicholas walked in the background and grabbed an item, which would show the item is not a backdrop curtain, but was that layout of the actual room. So this is the level of detail that cops are thinking about. They're literally mapping out his studio through his videos. On 5/22/2024, Imholtz did a video blog where he talked about Nicholas and insinuated controlled substance use and referred to a video blog that Nicholas put online on 5/21. So these are all very recent, guys. 5/21, 5/22. This is what really kicked this off. Imholtz indicates in this blog that Nicholas needs help, and he needs help to get the kids because of his substance abuse. So Aaron Imholtz claims were considered by police. Now this is something that is stringing together and making more sense. Now, let's be clear. Was it Aaron Imholtz going to the police? No. It was what he put on social media. So let me be very clear. It is not, Aaron Imholtz did not go to the police. His social media snitched on him. His social media snitched on him. Imholtz points out at the time where Nick has a white powdery substance on his nose. So guys, in case you haven't seen this, and this is something that's been brought up, Josh Moon of the Farms brought this up on Maddie, on his Mad at the Internet. You can see here in this video, if you look at this one right here, and this is an Alyssa Clips video, which I'm sure will get a lot of views after this. You can see right there on that tip of that horn, a white dot. Can you guys see that? You guys able to see that? The white dot right there on the tip of his nose? You guys all got that? That is something that the police thought was relevant. So this is a factor, guys. The streams that you guys watched, the streams that many of us watched, or the clips of, because I saw the clip. I didn't watch this whole stream. I frankly, guys, for me, watching Nick Rekieta descend into substance abuse was something I didn't want to watch. It is sad. I have too many friends. I have too many people that I've known, even family members that have gone this route. I can't watch whole streams, but I watch the clips. And this is fucking sad. That this man ended up having his ability as a father come into question. His family life come into question. His marriage come into question. And now his entire career and even his personal life and liberty.